bye. Hello? I guess I was waiting for the song to end. I say this every time. It's way longer than I remember. Welcome, first-time chatter. You're in for a treat, and also a lot of lore. So if you're here for 1,000 Year Door, it's gonna be a little bit, but I am so back. I just came back from a convention. I want to talk about it a little bit. You know you got dead skin on your fingers and you occasionally just kind of chew them off? I just put laundry away and I just tasted a handful of detergent. Oh my god! 7 months? Oh wow, welcome back, white baby. If you hit 9 months, you get that cum hammer. Big things happening in the cum hammer community. Thank you for the subs. Oh my god! Wow. I won't lie to you guys. It's kind of, listen, I have been, the last, not this morning, but the 3 mornings before it, I woke up at 8 a.m., right? So it was just the general layout of me going to the convention. I just came back from Momocon, by the way. What was it? What fucking day is it? It's Monday. So I woke up Friday, 8 a.m., got on the plane. Well, it got delayed a decent amount, so Switchy had to wait to pick me up. And then the next day, I'm like, well, I want to get as much stuff done today as possible, because Saturday was my only full day. So I woke up 8 then, and then the day after, I'm like, well, I got to leave early, so I'll wake up at 8 again. So this morning, it wasn't 8, but it was still like, I'm still like fucking, I've got a long day ahead of me. It's very gloomy today, so I feel tired, but I kind of want to just like, first of all, well, not first of all, because I'm doing them in order. Welcome back. I want to show you guys some stuff I got. And I want to start by drinking out of my new novelty cup that does not have a lid, so it's definitely going to spill. Get in on this. There he is. Look how cool he looks. I got all the gangs all here. I got to meet a bunch of cartoon people while I was at Momocon. I'm sure I'll talk more about it, but I was invited to like this I guess a big dinner with like a bunch of cartoon community and indie animation people, but the dinner ended up not happening. I guess because we had too many people. I felt bad because like I didn't know anyone there. Apparently, like they all kind of knew each other. I felt very much like an outside, or not an outside. They all, when I met everyone, they made me all feel very welcome. Everyone was incredibly shocked by how short I was, and that's why they didn't recognize me at first. They're like basically 3/4 of the people I met expected me to be like 6 foot, and that's not the only time I've gotten that. I keep telling people that I'm a little guy, and still they are shocked to find out that they have to look down at me. But yeah, I got to meet a bunch of people, but I ended up just I still wanted to eat, because like I was cool with meeting people, but I still wanted to eat, so the dinner was canceled. But I was like, I want to get food anyway. So, me, Glad and Gladiator, Dan, Switchy, and Deli went to Waffle House, because initially it was because Dan had never been to Waffle House, and then also Gladiator, and then we also found out Switchy had not been to Waffle House, and then that is the point where I admitted I had also never been to Waffle House. So we all went to Waffle House, and I'm going to be honest, comparatively to other conventions, like the convention itself, if I'm just talking about the stuff going on at the convention, wasn't that interesting or fun. There was like a wrestling ring set up, but like it's probably the same amount of stuff as MagFest, except it was a bigger area, like more surface area. But they didn't have more things, so a lot of the time spent there was walking between things, like going up and down 4 escalators to get to where I needed to go. But yeah, we were all sitting at Waffle House talking about cartoons, as we do. And like, okay, well, what are we going to do back at the convention? What do we want to do? And nobody really had any ideas of like what to do next, and I still wanted to hang out with everyone because I wanted to meet people. So I said, what if we just go see Garfield? And then we did. So me, Deli, Dan, Switchy, Gladiator all went to go see the Garfield movie. I got not only a Garfield cup but a novelty Garfield popcorn bucket. But I realized I only brought one backpack with all my clothes in it. Because it's just easier to fly with one thing of luggage, and I didn't bring a whole lot of stuff, but I did buy some things while I was at the convention, and I realized that my bag was at max capacity. If I needed to bring more stuff back, I would need to get and then check another bag. So I still had this Garfield popcorn bucket. I think there's a photo on Dan's Twitter. But I couldn't take it with me, so I wanted to give it a good home. So initially I gave it to Switchy. Switchy then also found out that he could not fit Garfield in his bag. So then gave it to Deli, who I think gave it to D'Angelo. I don't remember entirely. So I still believe that my Garfield bucket is somewhere at the convention with everyone, being passed around to different cartoon reviewers. So I should have like marked it with a notch or something, because I'm interested to find out who ends up with my Garfield bucket in the end. But yeah, who the fuck did whenever I go to a thing, I always come back sick. So, like, when I came back from WrestleMania, I just lost my voice. And MagFest, I got sick. These things are always super spreader events. But this one specifically, I felt like a fucking politician. I was, like, hugging strangers and, like, shaking hands with people. It was pretty surreal, actually. It was the first time the most I had ever been approached of people asking me to, like, sign shit, tell me they just love my stuff, hugs, handshakes, whatever. I shook hands with a bunch. I'm not like a handshaking person. I like dabbing people up. Hugs occasionally, sure. But I shook so many hands this week, and it felt weird, right? I was worried that nobody there, like knew me or knew about me, and I was kind of standing in the wings like, I don't want to fucking bug anyone or whatever. So bringing all of that to head, when I met Tariq, by the way, fucking way taller than me, just looking up at this guy shaking his head. He's like, man, I fuck with your stuff. I'm like, all right. But yeah, I got to meet everyone. Everyone that was there, I think. I'm going through the fucking Rolodex of like shaking hands, Jake Neutron, Tariq. I didn't get to meet Kiki, but she was there. But I mostly hung out with Dan, Switchy, Deli, and Gladiator. And then I met a lot of cool fans, which like means a lot to me. But here's my thing, right? I didn't film anything there, and I kind of didn't tell people I was there. I just wanted to hang out, really, and meet my friends, meet people people meet me, right? I want to do the George Lucas thing, or like Bigfoot, where I kind of just appear in the backgrounds of other people's videos, right? And that did happen a lot, and people were pointing like, oh, that's the fucking guy. Also, somebody posted a video of me signing something, and I read the comments, they're like, oh my god, I wish I got to meet him. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. I'm still like riding a high a little bit. But well, we could transition into one of those two things. I guess we'll start with the reason I did not have room inside my bag for the Garfield bucket that is still there somewhere. I could show you the stuff I got. Well, here's my badge, by the way, the one with the anime girl on it. I wore it underneath my button-up, or my Hawaiian shirts. Did anyone see? Can I show the fits I wore? Actually, you know what? Come the summer, I'm going to be wearing exclusively Hawaiian shirts, so you guys will see them. But this I put it around my neck, but then slid it into my shirt, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, fucking, what is it, animation convention, it was mostly anime. And I don't dislike anime, it's just not really my fucking thing. I got this Amy beanie, though, which I fucking love. Whenever I go to conventions, I try and get a beanie. I love beanies. And I love this Amy one, because I love Amy. I want you to start wearing Hawaiian shirts. I wear them every summer. It's just not summer yet. I got... because I already have the sculptor's cut, but get in on this. I managed to pick up Clay Fighter 63 and a third. You can't get in on this. And I'm too lazy to get up. This fucking... Look at this thing, this Venonat plush. It's like... squishy. There were a bunch of people that kind of like flipped Nintendo ones, like ones I had seen at the Pokemon store. I like to pick. I think this was handmade, or at least by like a different company that isn't a Nintendo thing. I wanted to get like art and shit from people that they actually made that. It's summer, brother. I'm sweating every night. That doesn't mean shit, all right? It's summer starts June 20th, I'll have you know. You got Clay Fighter, holy shit. Well, I have both Clay Fighters now for the N64. Sick-ass Mankind shirt. Thank you. It's, in your house. Mind Games. I got this while I was at WrestleMania. I also picked up... You ever, like, pick up a random hobby and you're like, I'm gonna get really good at this, and then you never do? Hold on, wait. No, I cover... Oh, wait, hold on. I did this wrong. I'm playing it backwards. I got a Scarlet Ocarina. You cover with your fingers. I just learned this. Hold on. And you play it like that. Play it like this. It's like a snake charmer because the cats always come over when I do this. It's basically a whistle. I can't get this shit off my headphones. There's too much fucking shit on me. And then I also picked up... Who here has seen the Smash video? Show of hands. Who are the real fucking Ultra-ers? The one I got... I was surprised, actually. The people that talked to me didn't actually talk about Izzy as much as I thought they would. I heard some about the Xbox. I heard somebody who fucking watched the Scary Godmother video. That one's a piece of shit. They're coming over to kill you. And then somebody asked me about WrestleMania. Really, all the people I met were incredibly sweet. I never in a million years thought that people would, like, approach me and ask me for, like, handshakes, hugs, and, like, signatures. It made me feel cool, I guess. I actually came and followed for the Smash video. Okay, well... I talked about a character, or I guess a game franchise that I really like and I'm a fan of. So I managed to pick up Miss Pac-Man for the Sega Genesis in box and all that. And then most of the time there at the actual convention, aside from watching wrestling and eating mediocre pizza, and meeting friends, obviously, and fans, was... I just fucking zoned out. Sorry. I have, like, a bunch of shit happen, and I'm ready to, like, talk all about it. But I think we need to move this forward. Bro thinks he's Scott the Woz. What is up, Ultra? What does that mean? The Lost Nick cartoons was my intro. Damn, I like that one. People did bring that up. Oh, I also, like, instantly, if I'm gonna keep fucking name-dropping people, as I was leaving the theater, I was like, I gotta text Quentin. I need Quentin to know that I've seen the Garfield movie, and then we talked about Garfield. That's not really a story. I just thought it was funny that was he's my first thought when I think of Garfield. I hope he's doing great. I hope he's seeing the Garfield movie a fifth time. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. I picked up Miss Pac-Man for the Sega Genesis. Most of the time spent there was me and Switchy playing console games on a CRT. My passion. I love that. I then saw that there was going to be a Miss Pac-Man for the NES tournament in the CRT area in, like, the middle of the day, like, before we would all go to dinner. So I was like, all right, fuck it, why not? I've never played Miss Pac-Man for the NES. I don't know how this whole versus thing works, but, you know, I'll try. I'll enter a tournament, right? I like tournaments. I did not know that it was recorded and that I was on camera. He's actually seen it 4 times, or did he just take 4 different pictures of the credits? No, I think he went to go see the Garfield movie 4 times. So I'm gonna, let me get my shit together. This is, listen, a big portion of the beginning of the stream is just not going to be the 1,000-year door, and you guys are just going to have to be okay with that. I don't want it to be too loud. Let's come on over here, shall we? You guys ready to watch the official Retro World Series Miss Pac-Man NES tournament? Can you see what I see? Okay, you do. Now you'll notice right there. It's the fucking Incredibles thing right about here. Watching very intently, unaware that he's being broadcasted right now. This is just the opening rounds of Shig versus Rhetorical Fire. I was watching intently. I didn't know a whole lot about Shig, but I was ready to take in all this information. It seemed important. Also, by the way, if I'm being... Listen, I know I'm a little guy. I'm aware of that. But the way these cameras are set up, I'm also wearing the fucking Gazgan. I can see the camera now. I just saw it. Well, I'm looking at the screen, so I'm hyper aware of myself now. The question is, how much Miss Pac-Man do we want to watch? Because they go on for a while. Do we want to watch this entire Miss Pac-Man tournament? Because I have a lot of commentary to give. And I'm not going to have time later in the day. Because for all the patrons, basically, like, 30 minutes after the stream ends, I'm going to start watching stuff. Up until, like, midnight, probably. That's the Mean Girl shirt. It's not the Mean Girl shirt. It's a Vegeta shirt that says Bad Man on the back. So the way this game works, it's not really about points. If you get 10,000 points, then you do gain an extra life. It's about killing your opponent, right? So you can see the stocks at the bottom. They actually have 3 lives, despite it saying 2. If you bump into each other, they shoot in the other direction until they hit a wall or an enemy, like that. So your goal is to kill your opponent. I am learning all this information as I'm watching right here. Whoa, shout out Vegeta. The 3 Hawaiian shirts I picked were the SpongeBob floral pattern that's in the Switchy picture, the Badman one that's here, and then I wore a Rocco's Modern Life shirt, like Rocco's shirt, the 3rd day, and I got the most amount of compliments about that. Not even really compliments, people just kind of pointing and being like, oh man, Rocco. Can we put Twitch bets on this? Do we want to bet on who's going to win this tournament? Because I know what the answer is. Damn, Patreon call after stream tonight? Sick, yeah. This is competitive domestic abuse? Exactly. I made that exact same joke during the tournament, or during practice. Okay, so I'll get into the lore of it all, but I think you guys need to watch this match. Because this is not single eliminate. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Is the music too loud? Because this is not single... I think we're good. Because there's no sound, by the way. Like, at all. It was very loud while we were there, but I don't think they captured any sound. Now, clearing the stage moves you on to the next stage, but it doesn't get you any points. Just... with each stage, the ghosts get faster and faster. I'm kind of a fucking Miss Pac-Man whiz. I'm a big fan of her work. You could see me in the background, watching very intently. The only one watching. But I did, listen, I made some allies and made some rivals. You know when we watched EVO and I kind of like made my own story about it as I was watching? That's basically what I did here, except I was a part of it. So I will regale you guys with the story if you want to hear it. If you guys have no interest in this, let me know and we could just start 1,000 Year Door. Because I won't lie, the tournament's pretty long. If you guys want half of this stream to be made up by this Miss Pac-Man tournament, then you tell me, you know? Also, go follow Retro World Series, by the way. Just tell me to shut up and I will. Start playing the video game, man. Ew, she fucked the weed man for weed. The girl who fucks the text man for texts. I love Miss Pac-Man. And I'll talk about it forever. Me and Switchy spent most of the time playing Smash Bros. And talking about Smash Bros. And also Mario Kart. I don't want to say anything. Because, like, I always make plans and then, like, see that juke up there, by the way? Quickly trying to avoid the ghosts. This match isn't super interesting because we're just learning about the characters right now, right? Smart weed, okay. I assume people just want to watch me talk about this then, and I will talk about it. So right now you can see Rhetorical Fire. This is best of 3, by the way. So even once all the stocks are gone, there's other matches. You have to win 2 to win, to move on. But if you lose, you just go into the loser's bracket. Which isn't necessarily like a death sentence. But, right now, they're both down to their final life, and this is still the first round, both Rhetorical Fire and Shig. I think Shig was involved with running the tournament, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Also, by the way, there's different tags or like badges. I learned that if you sign up, you can get like the content creator track, because I saw some people with that and assumed it was a VidCon thing. Because like with VidCon, you can pay to be a content creator, right, on your badge, which is, I don't know what it does, but just it makes your badge cost like $60 more. But no, this you could just like send in your information, and if they deem you're an important enough content creator, they give you a little badge, and they cover your badge. What I also learned is if you are an official guest, right, if you have panels there, then they cover way more, right? If I went as a guest and, like, had multiple panels, which is not impossible, I think I could have pulled it off. They would have covered, I didn't have to pay for anything. So I'll try and do that next time. I also want to stay more next time because I was not there for long. But I'll answer any questions about the convention or Miss Pac-Man. But if nobody wants to say anything, I will talk to myself. So that's the end of round 1. Shig has the advantage. I am watching intently back there. You could see me. Look at that guy. How do I look looking down at the thing, right? Does this look like a normal reaction? Because if I want my monitor to be here, I'm going to move... Well, I can't move myself up right now. I got to remember to do that. Because... Who should we root for? That's up to you guys. Who do you want to root for? Who you going to root for? Who's it going to be? I was saying, I just, I want to do, like, something like podcast adjacent, maybe, when the new Switch comes out. See, that was a smart move, but it's the Ghost. Again, if they hit each other, I should start commentating. If they hit each other, that was a smart move by Rhetorical Fire to move Shig into the Ghost, because, again, they shoot in the other direction when they bump into each other. I would always start the matches by turning to do the kiss and, like, bumping in the other direction. You guys pick a favorite, right? You pick a person and you root for them. No favoritism here. But I want to start something like kind of podcast related, but it happens live, like on stream. Well, basically, when the new Switch comes out, I want to do a regular stream show, like maybe once a week, where we talk about Smash and like Mario Kart and other stuff. Do with No Hat is who I'm rooting for. Rhetorical Fire. He's on the ropes right now, but we're only in round 2. It's still anyone's game. Right now, just fully avoiding each other. And again, like, sorry, let me explain a little more. If your opponent eats the power pellet, which they are now cleared from the screen, you don't want to be in that fucking shit down there because you get trapped like that. I really wish there was audio so you could hear, like, the moments where people went, oh, or, like, screamed or whatever. Yeah, you can obviously go from one side of the screen to the other one, and getting all the pellets clears the screen, gets you to the next level. Big up Rhetorical Fire, our hero. What was I saying? Yeah, if your opponent eats the power pellet, you cannot eat any of the smaller pellets, but you can still move through Ghost. But if you eat a pellet while you're in that, like, kind of frozen mode, you can still move. You can then just start eating again. Got the glasses dripping. They're both wearing glasses. Rhetorical Fire is new Menard. All right. I mean, look how he's doing this round. This man has all of his lives, and Shig has none. React Andy. This, I don't, but see how, like, Miss Pac-Man has the frowny face now? To get out of that, you need a pellet. So, Rhetorical Fire was smart to clear the stage like that. This is not me reacting to someone's video and stealing their content, alright? I'm involved with this tournament, and also I feel like I'm giving decent commentary. You guys should still subscribe to Retro World Series. And so you could, again, bump into each other and send in the other direction, and it clears, or it goes across the stage as well. So I believe they're both trying to, maybe, I think Rhetorical Fire is trying to clear the map and go to the next stage, whereas Shig is trying to play on the offensive and shoot him back into the Ghost like that. I love his reactions. And now we're in round 2. Shig has the advantage. Rhetorical Fire has best glasses. Sure. Where are we at right now? Sorry. We are in the end of round 2, right? They just overlapped. That bug happens sometimes. Neither of them have any more lives, and I don't think they can get extra lives. They need 10,000 points to get an extra life, and you can only do that once per person, and neither of them are particularly close. So, see, using that corner to try and shoot him, and then Shig gets the win. That's 2 rounds for Shig. Clean sweep, 2-0. You guys backed the wrong horse. And the guy in the back looks pissed about it. And now he's the only one on camera. And looks at the camera, breaking the 4th wall. Alright, don't look at any of this. This is spoilers. Let's go to the next match, shall we? Get ready for the next battle. That was round 1. Now we are at... Wait, this is not correct, I don't think. I don't think these videos are in order. Winners round 2. Winners round 2. No, okay. So, in round one, that was the only match capture for round one because there were 5 monitors, only one of them was recorded. Somebody got a bye, right? Which just means you go on to the next round because they didn't, their opponent, or there wasn't enough people, right? I'm gonna let you in on some lore here before we start our next battle. You guys can hear me, right? The music's not too loud. This guy right here, Rubicon, in the full cosplay. When I was first figuring out how the game works, I showed up like 30 minutes ahead of time, and I did not know what was going on. I was just playing by myself. And then this dude, Rubicon, showed up and sat next to me and was like, oh, okay, we'll practice. And I was like, hey, bro, do you, like, know anything about this game? And he explained, like, strategy, the rules, everything. It was a big help. And then we just started playing for, like, 30 minutes before the tournament started. And I turned to Ruby, and I'm like, listen, dude, I'm going to see you in the finals. And he's like, oh, boy, I hope so. And I said, no, it's going to fucking happen because I'm always talking out of my ass. So I was pulling for Rubicon to make it to the finals. There was also, and this is Zeta Slow. There was another person, because they were listing off all the names, all the gamer tags or whatever. So Ruby was a good friend, and also my rival, Gurr. So you could see someone watching right behind Ruby's shoulder, watching intently again. There was another person named No Name. They were listing off the names and just said No Name, and I turned to him because he was wearing a Mario Sunshine shirt, and I was like, that's a cold-ass fucking name. That's sick, dude. And he's like, yeah, I needed to put something. I was like, no, man, if I lose to someone named No Name, that would be pretty sick, actually. So that's where we're at right now. Rhetorical Fire is not out of the tournament. He is now in the losers bracket, right? And Shig moves on. So if you guys hate Shig because he took out your favorite, just know that we will see him again later in the tournament. So we've got our characters lined up. Mario, Rattata, Mario, pa. Sure. I hear that. We'll get in 1,000 Year Door once we've gotten all the lore of this important Pac-Man this Miss Pac-Man tournament. Sorry, excuse me. So Zeta Slow is going to clear the stage and going on to the next map, where I can tell you something about Ruby, that Ruby's strat was to stay on the earlier stages and just try and kill each other. And when I was playing, we'll get into it. Okay, so who are we pulling for in this one? Just got here and I'm completely lost. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. I'm thinking and talking about Miss Pac-Man. I'm commentating this tournament. So all you've missed so far was the first round match where Shig took out Rhetorical Fire. And everyone in the chat was pulling for Rhetorical Fire because his glasses look cool. Rubicon using that, using Miss Pac-Man to push Pac-Man in the other direction. Basically, it's a versus game. If you hit someone, they shoot in the other direction, and you try and kill your opponent. You can get more pellets to clear the stage, and if you get 10,000 points, you get extra life, but it's almost not worth it to play on the defensive. So you see, Ruby here is playing on the offensive. Taught me everything I learned about this game. Of course, I had already played Miss Pac-Man prior to this point. Miss inputs sending back down into the ghost. Rhetorical Fire, I was rooting for you. Okay, but Rhetorical Fire is not out of the tournament yet. They are just in the losers bracket. So they could easily come back, right? Your guys' guy could come back. So Zeta Slow now clearing the board, moving on to the third stage. Who are we pulling in this one? I've never seen anything like this. Dude, I did not know this game existed until like 30 minutes before the tournament. And I'm glad I kind of want this game now. I want every different version of Miss Pac-Man. How many different versions do they have? Because I have it on Genesis now. I think on Game Boy. This is going to be my new thing that I'm collecting. I hope she's in Smash, even though they don't really own the rights, I don't think. So Zeta Slow doing a strategy and looping the ghosts around and using the power pellet to get as many points. And just got 10,000, so they just got a 1-up. Or they just got an extra life. So now Zeta Slow getting back that life that they lost because Rubicon playing on the offensive and trying to shoot him in the other direction. Now the stage is cleared. What game is it? This is Miss Pac-Man for the NES, but it has a versus mode. So Josh, my pride and joy, what you've missed so far is everyone in the chat picked someone named Rhetorical Fire who then lost to someone named Shig. So now they're in the losers bracket. And right now we got Zeta Slow versus Rubicon, the man that basically, trained me in the ways of Miss Pac-Man. And I turned to him while we were training and said, I'm going to see you in the finals because I love making promises I can't keep. Zeta Slow watching intently. And again, clearing the map, trying to move on to the later stages. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe to just make the ghosts speed up a little more, make it a little bit more hectic, because he's already got the life up, so he can't gain an extra one. Ruby now playing on the offensive, or trying to keep Zeta stuck in that little fuck you chamber down there. The Artemis Pac-Man. Why does Josh get to be the pride and joy? I don't know. He's been here the longest. Or, okay, maybe not consistently, but been here since the longest ago. September 2022. This verse mode seems kind of heat. How isn't this more known and more available? Dude, I feel like this is going to become... Because listen, my thumb was fucking hurting after this. I really wish you could hear the audio of how hype things were getting. And I know that sounds lame, but seriously, I was fighting for my life in this. But I have the hammer. You've been subbed for the longest. Fine. Lily's my, What do you want to be, then? I can't have two pride and joys. I certainly can't have multiple favorites. Okay, again, the timer, the later you get in stages, the faster the ghosts get. So Zeta Slow just lost because trying to eat that ghost, but again, like the power pellets last for a shorter amount of time. So it caused Zeta Slow that first round. A little too slow, if you ask me. I want to be the favorite daughter. I could do that. I could swing that for you. Apparently they don't have this on Switch Online, and that is criminal. Listen, I'll buy it on the NES, and then I'll host my own tournament. No, I'm the fucking Revenge of the Sith guy. But yeah, these are the rules. 2-player competitive, off, normal, mini. I want to know who you guys are pulling for, though. I bet my money on this. Well, then you better put your fucking money where your mouth is. Who does everyone want? Watch 3 consecutive streams this month. 2K away from the hand. Wow, 3 streams. By the way, I'm playing music in the background because these videos do not have any sounds. Which is a shame because I was fucking screaming. On the big screen. You can see what Ruby's doing now, trying to bait the ghost into attacking Zeta and then using that corner to shoot him in the other direction. Again, playing on the offensive. I don't know who knew more about this game going into it. I think Ruby probably knew the most, maybe? Because I had never played it, and Ruby was kind of showing me, not the ropes, but just like understanding the rules and tactics a little bit. It was like Mega Man. Every person I played in training, I just kind of like absorbed some of it. So my strat was to go on the offensive. Zeta looks like he's locked the hell in. Yeah. But locked in on what is the question, right? Because it seems like he's been mainly trying to get pellets and points and advance the stages, whereas Ruby's playing on the offensive. Now, both of these are decent enough strategies because if Zeta is down a life, it makes sense to want to get all those points to get that extra life up and play. Once you're on the ropes, you kind of have to play on the defensive a little bit. But also, the stages get more hectic and dangerous. You don't want to be in that area. That shit is, yeah. See, you get trapped like this, and you get fucked. Now, Zeta is down to his final life, but if he can get to 10k points... Now, see, Ruby is trying to grab those pellets so that Zeta cannot. Zeta needs to get these points and get up to 10k to get that life back. Because if Zeta loses this life, it's over for him. He goes into the loser's bracket. He needs 5,500 more points, which is doable, but very difficult. This is what watching Evo is going to be like. So my plan, I've mentioned kind of, right, that I'm not going to stream in June. With maybe, but to, okay, see, Ruby almost got hit by that ghost to getting sent all the way in the other direction. That wasn't Ruby moving. If you hit each other, your pack person keeps going until they hit a wall. So that entire gap like that is good ground to cover. Zeta now trying to eat these ghosts and take advantage and get as many points as possible. The fruit also helped with a lot of points. Only 2,600 away from getting that one up. Of course, not planning on killing Ruby, but just trying to get that extra life up, because that could change everything. Pac-Man's gonna be my new, or Miss Pac-Man's gonna be my new personality. Leading all the ghosts towards Ruby, and then just using that distraction to gain all these pellets, move on to the next stage and get more points. I love the strat potential of that. The map shape and control feels crucial, and I like that it's not always immediate death. By the way, we're playing on NES controllers here, which are not super versatile. And the 2-life risk-reward thing makes it perfect, because if you're able to get 10k and still throw off the other person, you can get a fire safety net and go for more wild shots. I think you can only have 3 lives in total, like, you can't get more than that. So it's only a good strat for, like, if you're on the ropes. But also, again, like, the power pellets last for shorter, the stages get more hectic, and the ghosts get faster. Okay, and now, Zeta Slow got 10k, got that extra life back, extending this battle a little bit longer. Again, because this is the second round, and if Ruby wins this, then Zeta Slow goes into losers. You guys still gotta lock in who you want to win. Because, again, like, Rhetorical Fire is not out of this race. Just in losers, right? And they can come back from this. Anyone can come back from losers. It's entirely possible. Zeta getting caught. I think they believe the match is over, although Zeta has an extra life, which is he is now shocked by. So Zeta realizes the potential of this. It could still come back from it. So I guess Zeta didn't know he was getting a 1-up. I didn't know about the 1-up thing until like halfway through this tournament, by the way. This is stuff you learn just by playing. So Zeta is now kind of stuck here, can't get another life, down to his very final life, and Ruby understands this and going on the offensive. But Zeta, again, wants to clear this map. I think some people just believed you need to get more points to win, which is not how it works. NES controls go to... Should also be Fire game to commentate for. I know, man, like, I feel like I know everything now. I gotta follow these guys. Shooting Zeta in the other direction, killing him, ending this match. Rubicon moves on to winners, and Zeta Slow moves down into the losers bracket. Waiting for this, he just gotta kill himself. You gotta wait for this shit to be over. Try to see if something, like, happens. Nope. On to the next match. Okay. Are you guys familiar with mogging? Or rather, are you familiar... Actually, somebody may have gotten a loser's bye. So who here fucks with Zeta Slow is what I want to know. Any Zeta Slow fans out there? Who? You guys were just watching Zeta Slow, the one that just lost. I'm gonna go with Zeta because why not? All right. Well, if they can come back, then yes. Well, they are back in the winners tournament for some reason. I guess they just won their losers bracket and then moved their way back up immediately. I actually don't know. Oh, wait, no, this is... Sorry, the name is in... It says versus Frost. So maybe... Wait, no, this is a different person. Okay, so the name's incorrect. This is someone completely different. This is someone named Frost. Take a hard stance. So now we're a new character, Frost. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the idea of mogging, right? With the you guys ever seen the Virgin Chad meme? Those Wojaks sitting next to each other, and one just looks not only bigger but just like happier and more built. Anyway, so we're on to our round 2 of the winners bracket, where we're about to have a very important matchup. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. We're about to have a very important matchup, is what I was trying to say. The winner of losers bracket is always an underdog hype person to root for. So, we're at winners round 2 right now, which is going to be Frost versus BH Ultra. And I think it already started. I guess the video starts in the middle of it. Terrible posture right off the bat already. Don't worry about the Halo thing. Playing on the offensive. BH Ultra playing as Miss Pac-Man. You can see that movement down there, trying to stall for as long as possible. Really just, like, camping down there. But now all the power pellets are removed, so it's all about offense, right? Okay, now it's RC Mac Panther. How many names does this person have? I don't know who this is. This unknown individual. Trying to trap, I guess we'll just say Panther. Trying to trap Panther down with the ghost, maneuvering around them, and leaving as many pellets as possible, while also leading in that direction, right? Juking out the ghost, leaving the pellets there, and then trying to trap him, and in doing so, panics and moves on to the next stage. Very, very, they're just cracking bits. I was having a great time, by the way. I don't want anyone to think that I was fucking like, locking in and pissed off, because me and this dude were actually having a fucking fantastic time. But you can see Miss Pac-Man down there, basically waiting. Again, doesn't know the whole rule about the extra lives, but using this opportunity to try and get the ghost to follow RC Mac Panther. Taking the glasses off. Fake glasses, by the way. Does not need those glasses to see. Just terrible posture altogether. But that's the mark of a true gamer. Trying to trap him down there, but getting himself fucked. And then cracking bits in between lives to lighten the mood a little bit. Can't root a guy who wants share. Can't root against a guy who wears shades indoors. Camping is a crazy strat. I'm rooting for the guy with shades for this match. Hope the other guy wins. The dude in pink is so slouched. Yeah, well, listen, he's not focused on looking good right now. He's trying to... That is a fucking locked-in stance if I've ever seen one. Camping on those pellets, trying to push him towards the ghosts, and then panicking and ending the match. A lot of panicking going on. BH Ultra here wants to stay on the first map to try and camp out those pellets and kill the other guy. Bouncing in the other direction. Following him, again, playing on the offensive, shooting in that direction. Maybe not purposefully, but getting the pallet out of desperation because the ghost was slowing down, getting towards it. Shooting in that direction, almost hitting... Okay, sorry. What a fucking... I know, insane maneuver to, in the high-octane match, for something like that to happen, almost get hit. Take your hand off the controller to react like that. What is this guy fucking doing? We got Reaction Andy. You guys are right, it is Reaction Andy. Locking in, not wanting to get trapped by the ghost, but trying to trap him, rather. And then going on the offensive, shooting in that direction. Not wanting, getting stuck by the ghost, getting fucked a little bit, shooting in that other direction, moving around. Things are heating up. Neither of them necessarily want to clear the screen, just, again, playing, trying to bait those ghosts, quickly maneuvering around them. Leaving... Okay, never mind. Going on to the next match, because, again, things are getting a little high-octane. Bouncing off each other, or not bouncing, playing on that offensive to shoot in the other direction to go a lot faster. Waiting for that moment to go in for the kill, but losing the opportunity. Baiting the ghost, moving around. Pretty good Miss Pac-Man play, if I do say so myself. Stalling up there with the pellets, but couldn't stall for long enough because the ghosts went back to their normal mode. Stalling now in the top right, waiting for him to just die. Looking at both parts of the screen, the ghosts move their way up there, using this opportunity to get points. Unaware of maybe getting an extra life, I'm not entirely sure. Would have been a good opportunity to trap him in that little fuck you area because it's not great, but now going through the different top corners, using that as the advantage, having the high ground, so to speak, and trying to trap the opponent in the ghost area, and then getting scared and moving on himself. Staying there until ghosts show up, staying there until ghosts show up, watching him get trapped down there. Yeah. Waiting for that time to pass. Trying to stall while the opponent plays around themselves. Now it's even out. We're still... This was like the longest... Never mind. Mosquito, also a huge fan of... But that one isn't as iconic as the other ones. Take Me Home, Boys a Liar Part 1. Wait, the guy on the left kind of looks like you. Dude in pink is so slouched. Like you knew, oh, we're talking about Pink Panthers now. What just happened? I missed it. Oh, lost a life, I guess. My ass was not paying attention. Getting stuck there and immediately corpsing. Just like laughing immediately. Waiting for the opportune time. Somebody says something, turn around and shush them. This guy's just mugging the camera at this point. He's not focused on the match. Clearing the course, moving on to the next one. I have no idea why that happened or how it happened. But using the opportunity to get pellets, maybe get the extra life back. Now, unknowingly, little does he know, he's 700 points away from just... Oh, wait, no, that's not... Never mind. He's nowhere near getting that extra life. Whereas, the Panther is working on getting bonus lives. Bouncing off each other like this, trying to bait the other one into the ghost. Moving the ghost the way you should be doing. Working around them, using this opportunity to take the final power pallet and then scare all the ghosts into the top right. And again, stalling. Trying to kill the person when in the most opportune time and allowing it to just happen. Sorry, where are we in this fucking tournament? This is losers round 2. I'm actually incredibly unsure about what's happening right now. Did we skip one? I feel like I'm a little lost here. I'm not entirely sure where we are in the tournament. You can see no name behind me. Or behind BH Ultra. Sorry, apologies. I'm actually a little lost where we are. If we are at the beginning, or I guess the tournament end of losers, then you could see BH Ultra stalling down there, just watching over that power pellet. Trying to use his opportunity to push him in the direction of the ghost, and using that when the ghosts get a little bit too close for comfort, tacking up those points. Panicking, not grabbing the pellet, but then going around it. Trying to push that. Now, camping out the only power pellet that can take the ghost off his back. And letting the ghost come to him. Using that when it gets a little too late. Moving on to the next map for some reason. Accidentally saving his life, I think. Andrew Spoiled, did you win? Wait, that's him? I wonder what the best and worst stages for comp are. Like, the stages that are better to go for points. I like staying on the first one, right? It keeps it simple. Keeps it so people can only have a certain amount of points. You can camp out different pellets. Wanting to stay on top. Using that time to stall. Leading the ghost upwards. Almost getting himself trapped, but instead creating a trap for his opponent. I'm actually a little unsure where we are in the tournament right now. Or maybe just the visuals are just incorrect. Now, the only area that exists are those pellets up there, which is an incredibly dangerous spot to be in. Running in circles, trying to bait each other, pushing him in the direction of the ghosts. Getting very excited about it. So the first round win went to Mac Panther. Playing on the offensive, leading the other one around, getting that advantage. It's kind of like Smash, where you want to be below a little bit to be able to hit your opponent upwards, if need be. Somehow hit downwards instead of to the left, saving his life just completely randomly. Pretty stoked about that. Stalling as much as he can, waiting for the opportunity to strike to attack him and guard the pellets, right? Trapped in the ghost area, managing to get out of it, again being chased by the ghosts. Miss Pac-Man BH Ultra using this time to keep him away from the pellets and in as much danger as possible. Not really working out in his favor, trying to shoot in the other directions. Using that little high ground advantage he's got to keep him down there with the ghost and guard the pellets. Every time he goes to the other side, chasing him on the other side, playing that defensive role. Chasing him down a little bit, being a dickhead and getting every pellet except for those. Staying on the top to, again, bait him into that too. To be like, hey, like, if you want to end the match, you got to go down there where the ghosts are. And then every time he turns there, cover that top area. They call BH Ultra the top master. Grabbing one pellet, moving on. Being a real dickhead. Trying to move the ghost down the stage and also block him in that area. Defensive rolls. Almost trapping himself there. Quickly maneuvering out of it, trapping himself, saying fuck really loudly. You can't hear it, but you could see it. He played himself is what happened. Quick, Andrew, cut to the footage right now and claim that you won the whole thing. Nobody would know. Well, we got a long tournament ahead of us, don't we? Bouncing off each other. I think this is my first match. I'm not actually sure. Because it says loses round 2, but I don't think that's correct. Using the ghost to trap in the area. Going back to the top area. Panther just fucking laughing. Killing himself. I don't know why. How many more lives does BH Ultra have? Not a whole lot. Staying in that corner, trying to bait him to chase him. Again, staying down in that corner, not taking proper advantage of the situation. Panther now using the same camping techniques to keep BH Ultra on the ropes. Staying in the corner, no clue why. But now you have that panic button where if the ghosts get too close, you can just grab the thing and quickly end the match like that. One of them grabbed it. Andrew, did you lose? Be honest. I wonder what that number I am in the playlist. Oh, of the Stoked? I don't know. We'll see. Listen, there's more tournament here to watch. You guys are getting ahead of yourselves. But now we're on a completely different map, right? Everything has been reset. I think Panther already used his 1-up, but BH Ultra... no, he hasn't. Unknowingly has not. Neither of them have. They could get the life back, pushing him in that direction, waiting for the ghost to end, trying to bait the ghost down in that direction, and then just completely... Oh! Oh. I forget what happens in this one. Staying in that corner, keeping that panic button right there in case you really need it, staying up there for as long as possible, and then panicking because pink and red were moving in on them, moving on to the next course. Does that look like a... Pretty sure if you won, we would know by now. I think you guys are forgetting crucial details here. Camping in the corner, and then again, using that panic button, trying to keep them down there with the ghosts. This is only round 2. Again, it's best of... Well, best of 3 isn't who wins, right? So if BH Ultra loses here, then he goes into the losers bracket. Trying to steal that power pellet and then steal all the other pellets. Getting a little trapped himself. It's good to keep the pellets in that area because that's the most dangerous one. Keeping that power pellet there, but grabbing all the pellets around it, then again using it as if it were a panic button. Stealing it from him, grabbing those ghosts. This would be the opportunity to get these pellets up there, but now there's no other place to be safe. Bouncing off and pushing him down there. Unaware of how many more light... He can still get another 1-up, right? So they're both at 0, right? None have any extra lives, but Panther is a lot closer to getting that 1-up, so what he wants to do is get those power pellets, or those regular pellets, to get to 10k before BH Ultra kills him. Now pushing off each other, in danger of the ghost showing up, managing to get out of there as quickly as possible, freaking out. Using the opportunity to grab all the pellets except for the ones that will end the match. Quickly going up into that corner again, trying to trap him down there with the ghost, where he gets trapped. Moving on to round 3 between BH Ultra and RC Mac Panther. I keep wanting to say MC Rack. Sorry, I'm thinking about Racks. What can I say? Racks of damn ribs. I don't... Everyone is way bigger than me, but I really do think this is because of the camera setup. No, I think this is just our actual fucking looking at the camera for no reason. Good strap, buddy. Hope it pays off for you. But yeah, this is the longest a match on the main stage had gone because nobody made it to round 3 yet. And also nobody had stalled this much. Brack? From the Brack Show? Are the songs looping, or do all the Pac-Man songs in Smash Bros. Sound like this? Again, almost trapping himself, leaving the final pellets, trying to trap his opponent, trying to bait him where the ghosts are, pushing off each other, and using it to kill him, shooting him into the red. And again, I don't remember exactly what they're saying to each other, but just trying to lighten the mood. Whenever you're in a tournament, you kind of want to crack jokes the whole time. You don't want shit to get too tense. Also, I wanted to make friends. Shoot him in the direction. Unsure of what just happened. Fucking pog you. Panther is down to his final life, and we're in the 3rd round. Are we in losers? Because it says losers. Let me figure this out once this, Because if we are in losers, then important details... Watching intently. Again, stalling the time, grabbing those pellets, or grabbing everything around the power pellets, and then you see the ghost getting closer, so you're like, okay, let's deal with this. Let's get all the pellets that are easy to get and leave the hard ones up there. Also getting points that doesn't necessarily need, or at least doesn't believe he needs. Leaving those 2 pellets up there, so whoever wants to go get them is going to get fucked by the ghost. Speaking of getting fucked by the ghost, trying to push him by... This is one of the few levels where you want to stay on the bottom, so you could push him, like... Unsure of what just happened, but screaming and dying. A very cool way of going out. Things are evening out. It could not get any more climactic than getting to the final life of the 3rd round. Okay, going to end the stage. Saving his life, basically. Man, I hope BH Ultra wins. That guy seems like he needs it for his self-esteem. Holy Andrew W. I heard Dig Dug in there. Shout out to my boy Pac-Man. I wouldn't be here without him. For real, though, Pac-Man is such a staple growing up. I fuck with Miss Pac-Man a little more, but, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Looping around, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Camping out this power pellet, because, again, it counts as a pellet, so you can't end the stage until you get all the pellets. But using it when you need to, basically as a panic button. Now there's no other alternative. If you want to get away from the ghosts, you just need to avoid them. Like moving, like so. Not wanting to get trapped, trying to bait the opponent into a trap of their own. Leaving that one pellet there as a panic button that no one can really grab. Trying to move around, trapping himself, getting himself around the ghost very smartly. Quickly maneuvering over there. But of course... Oh! Okay. Fuck, dude, this is climactic. Grandma is a beast at Pac-Man because she used to play in the arcade when she was younger. She has a Polaroid of 4. We were given Chromebooks at our school. And everything was blocked on them, and Flash didn't work on Chromebooks. So you could only use Google, but if you don't know, if you type in Pac-Man on Google, trying to just grab that pellet before he does, you could play Pac-Man on Google. So during class, while we were supposed to be researching or whatever, basically every day in class, I was playing Google Pac-Man. And then I also, whenever I would go to the arcade, play Miss Pac-Man. But now I got it on the Game Boy and the fucking Genesis, and I kind of want to get this game. It was a lot of fun. Trying to steal the opportunity or use the opportunity to get to the second power pellet, as they're all ghosts, but no. Now wanting to get in that little, Ruby referred to it as the salty spittoon. Trying to follow him and chase him down in there and get trapped. Because the ghosts are on the right side, so it makes more sense to keep them over there. But of course, you could just wrap around the screen going like this. Keeping the opponent down in there, managing to get around that. Ghosts are now chasing him. BH Ultra trying to get out of there by pushing him in the direction and then quickly moving back up to the top left to loop around the screen. Panther following him there. Both of them trying to trap each other. And BH Ultra managing to pull that off. So is that the end of round 3? No. Okay, now the final life of round 3. Again, it cannot get more climactic than this. I think Panther got an extra life by using the points, but if they can go up to the top and look at the points... what just happened? Alright, we're good. We're so back. BH Ultra can still get an extra life, but he is not aware of that at this juncture of the tournament. Kind of just waiting for Panther to work around himself. I will know whether this is winners or losers depending on how it goes. Now stalling, waiting for... Panther using Ultra's technique of having that panic button while Ultra just stays down there, trying his best to avoid the ghost. Now he's on the ropes, right? Using that opportunity, again, using the panic button, moving on to the next match. So now BH Ultra has the opportunity to get even more points and get that extra life, but I don't think he knows that. It could still happen accidentally. Try to take as many pellets as possible and keep each other down in the box. The box is a dangerous spot to be in. Because if this is in fact losers, then I have more details to give out, I suppose. Trying to bait these ghosts, keeping that power pellet, not the final power pellet, but now there's no more. So the only way to get around the ghosts is to avoid them. Staying down there is not necessarily a good technique. Miss Pac-Man dying. Okay, I don't know if you could hear what is going on right now. Fucking long-ass game, a hard-ass game. They're looking at each other deep intently. And this guy right here with Badman on the back is saying, because he's going into losers now, he's saying, I will be back for you. Gay-ass little walk and pants and fanny pack. Going off into the losers bracket. So, BH Ultra was just taken out of the winners tournament by Panther, right? And now we have losers, right? None of the losers bracket, or none of the lower courses of the losers bracket were on the big screen. Where are we at right now? He's referring to him as Frost. I don't know if this is correct. But while Winners is happening, I'll explain what went on down in Losers. Because a lot of what happened in Losers is not here. So fucking BH Ultra turned to Panther and said, I will be back for you. right? Fucking planning revenge. So Ruby, who we've already seen won, and again, the person I trained with, now facing off against T-Tom. While this is happening, BH Ultra is down in the losers bracket. So I'm going to explain what happened in the losers bracket. Music was timed fucking perfectly for the death. Andrew made me watch SpongeBob seasons 1 through 3, and I've never seen Fairly Odd Parents, and I had Pac-Man on a handheld thing. The song just ended. Hold on. We need to fucking get back to this Pac-Man playlist. Anyway, so who is the guy you guys like? Rhetorical Fire, right? Basically to get back up through losers final, everyone who lost a match goes into the losers. Fuck, this keeps happening. Everyone who lost a match goes on into the losers bracket. So I was in the little CRT area, and I was like, listen, if I ever want to face Panther again or face Ruby in the finals like I wanted to, I have to fucking lock in. So the first person I took out in the losers bracket was I managed to beat Rhetorical Fire and get Rhetorical Fire out of the tournament. So now your guys' biggest villain is me, because I knocked Rhetorical Fire out of the competition. That is also where I fought No Name, the guy I talked to earlier who had the Mario Sunshine shirt. And while I was talking with him, I was just like picking his brain for strategy and telling him like, oh yeah, I like to stay on the earlier stages, because he was trying to get all the pellets as fast as possible and move on to the final stages. And I was like, oh, that's interesting, because I don't think it's a good strategy, but I was like, okay, that's interesting. He's like, yeah, I just want to keep it interesting, you know? Or like, yeah, you know, get variety. I think he just wanted to get a lot of points. Bro really got his side titty out. What are you talking about? That BH Ultra guy sucked. He should stick to RPGs like Paper Mario, you fiend. So, while this is happening, BH Ultra is down in the losers bracket, fighting for his fucking life. Beating 2 or 3 opponents, I believe? Not entirely sure. But, we won't see him for a little bit, so we're good. But the thing about a losers bracket is you can beat all the people that lost early on, but every time someone loses in winners like this, they go down to losers. So whoever loses here, I still need to fight in losers. I mean, I'm, you know, what can I say? Loser, baby. But that's where I'm at right now. That's where, if you're wondering why Ultra isn't in the background on Ruby's shoulder, fucking going like, then that's why. I don't know whoever the BH Ultra dude was. I hope he's alright. He had a little gay walk and some fuck-ass trip. He needs everything he can get. I don't know why you're saying, like, gay is a bad thing. It's pretty homophobic, Lily. You can't be saying that, white baby. I am hungry, though. Did I order food yesterday? I definitely did. Did I? Yeah, but it wasn't that... Why? I have no groceries. I spent a lot of money over this weekend, I won't lie. I kiss girls, question mark? Yeah, I do too. You don't see me being homophobic about it. Thoughts on Fairly Odd Parents: A New Wish? I have not seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it later today. Again, for patrons not aware, to make up for Sunday and basically finish everything I want to finish, I'm gonna start watching stuff as soon as the stream ends, like at 4:30, up until like midnight. So, you know, Superman, Smiling Friends, Fairly Odd Parents, South Park, Fallout, Knuckles, Tiny Toons, Doctor Who. No Velma. I'll have to finish Velma on my own time, because I'm gonna be busy, not doing video stuff, but just I have shit to do this month, just for my own sake. So I still want to watch stuff on like Sundays, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it as much. I still probably should. I haven't decided whether I want to or not. Well, I don't, because they scare me, but still. Yeah, I lied too. I said on stream the last time I kissed someone was 6th grade, and my roommates immediately called me out on it. Listen, I have a life outside of streaming. Just everyone scares me. Hype, hype, hype. So I will give my thoughts after. But while I was hanging out with all the cartoon people, I think they were all watching the Smiling Friends thing while I was home. I made Switchy watch fucking Rick and Morty and American Dad with me. I was surprised he never actually watched Rick and Morty. I don't even dislike it. But they all watched South Park already. People were really talking about, I mean, Smiling Friends was a big thing, but honestly, like, the biggest things there, because you always want to look out for, like, what's everyone going to, what panels, what's everyone dressed like. I don't know if you guys have heard about the Amazing Digital Circus, or Hell of a Boss, or Has Been, but they're pretty popular, and they were popular with the people at the convention. Vivzu was there. I don't think, did I? No, I didn't mean, no. There was a bunch of people in line for different stuff, and I don't really like lines, so I think I could have met Dana, but I just didn't. I respect Dana a whole lot, and fucking Matt Braley was there. There were a ton of cartoon people there. I just didn't, again, I respect them immensely. I just don't want to wait in a line for like 3 hours to meet them, you know? That just, I also didn't really have anything to sign or like any ideas. I think I was just kind of like existed around them. Again, when I'm put in a big group and and nobody introduces me, I'm too nervous to say anything. I don't want to go up to people and be the asshole that's like, hey, I'm this guy on YouTube, right? Because that's like fucking, you're like promoting yourself. I just said like, hi, I'm Andrew. I don't know. I always show my face. My videos are my face, right? But I would say like, hi, I'm Andrew. And then I also be like, oh, I go by like BH Ultra Online. And then it like snapped for people. They're like, oh, that's you. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean that's me? I don't. But yeah, a bunch of people were there. All the people I did say, like, oh, I'm Andrew, I go by BH Ultra. They're like, oh, except for Jake. I don't think Jake knew who I was, which is fine. Because when I was talking, I was like, oh, you know, I go by this as well. And he was like, oh, okay. So I don't think he knew who BH Ultra was. Oh, getting cornered in there. I forgot I'm watching a tournament, sorry. But I will fucking say, we got to see the early animatic of Jack's toy. Jake Neutron showed it to us. And that but it kept looping like the beginning couple seconds, or like the fucking the chorus, I guess, the breakdown of it. And I'll give him that. It's fucking good marketing, because now Jack's toy's stuck in my head. And I've listened to it like a ton of times since flying back. So thanks, Jake. But yeah, I feel like I learned, because like I've seen the 2 episodes, but I'm not super like into the Digital Circus fandom. But I feel like I've learned a lot about it since being there. I think I met the voice of Kane. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm really bad with names and faces. I'm not entirely sure who I did and didn't meet, unless like I hung out with them a lot. I spent most of the weekend hanging out with Dan, Deli, and Switchy. I met a bunch of people, but it was like an exchange of like maybe 5 words. I was in the same room with a lot of people, but I don't think like I hung out with a handful. It's funny going through my camera roll and seeing a fuck ton of screenshots with Andrew's stream in the corner. Like I have brownie recipe that has Hi-Fi Rush over. That's awesome. Keep those documents, they'll be important. Okay, we're in round 2 right now. Ruby kind of playing himself a little bit. I was afraid of T-Tom. Because, like, everyone else because, like, when you're with a group of, like, this many people, I kind of like to break the ice. I'm like, oh, I love Pac-Man. Am I right, everybody? He did not, I mean, he's smiling now. He did not this guy was fucking locked in, right? Like, he had unfinished business with Miss Pac-Man I was not aware of. So when I was sitting with him, I was, like, trying to do bits. Because that's kind of my strategy when it comes to tournaments. If I'm sitting next to someone, I kind of want to, not get in their head, but kind of, like, lighten the mood, right? And that guy was not having it. Oh, I'm scared of him. It's just I was being unfunny, I guess. That's not on him at all. Bro, there's like 2 episodes of Digital Circus. What is there to not get? I wonder what anyone who was expecting Paper Mario is thinking right now. I'll get to it. Well, there's a bunch of like fandom posts and songs I didn't know about. I did go to a concert because I just wanted to sit down somewhere that had people singing like Bendy and Doki Doki songs. I didn't know all of them, but I think they were like pretty popular in the fandom. I want to make a video about like the gimmick horror stuff at some point. And then some of them were Digital Circus songs. Okay, now we're in round 3 of this one. Sorry, I'm still looking at it intently. I'm talking about the weekend because it just happened. What does not follow Goose on Twitter, Lamau? Me? What are we talking about? Oh, Goose works? Yeah, don't I? Do I not? Goose was also there, I think. I don't. This can't be it. This is only has 1,000 followers. And the last tweet, well, hold on. I don't think this is correct. No, this is not fucking... I thought I did. I've definitely seen their post before. Alright, I'm fucking... I don't know what's going on. What is going on? There are also a bunch of indie animation stuff I didn't know about. I got to see everyone's characters. I still feel very much... I think this is just me. Still kind of on, like, the outskirts a little bit. Like, what I learned, I guess, this weekend is that everyone already knows each other, like, hangs out all the time. And that I'm just meeting them for the first time. And there's a bunch of shows I don't know about. Okay, so Ruby just took T-Tom out of Winners. T-Tom now goes into... What the fuck is... That scared me. Is the cat moving the pool out from the bottom? Anyway, we gotta move on in this tournament. Listen, if we want to get to 1,000 Year Door, then we gotta get through this. Where are we at right now? Okay. We are now in Winners Semifinals. Again, it says Frost. I don't know how correct this whole thing... Okay, he's not moving. He's frozen. I'll deal with that later. We have Ladybug versus RC Mac Panther. And again, while this is happening, Andrew's fucking fighting for his life down in Losers. So how do we feel about Panther, right? I want to know what you guys think. I have a picture of cookie recipe with the first ever stream I eshed. Pikmin 2. Same Pikmin time, same Pikmin place. Let's go. That's the longest 11 minutes of my life. Oh, that's why. What are we at? What's going on? But yeah, you only see... Even, like, Winners only has some of the bracket you see. So we haven't seen Ladybug at all up until this point. But this is what? Oh, this is Winners Semifinals. So whoever loses gets knocked down into Losers, right? So one of them is moving on. I want to know who you guys are pulling for here. Because I swore revenge on RC Mac Panther. I said I will be back. And then I promised Ruby that I would see him in the finals or fight him at some point. And I already beat No Name. So everyone I met, I have interacted with. Ladybug is, at this point in the tournament, blank slate. I don't know anything about them. But she had, like, a whole... I think a bunch of friends there, because, like, had a fucking, a cheering squad, basically. They were, like, filming, taking pictures, cheering. It's like Gary Oak. And, like, the first episode of Pokemon, she had her squad. That's fucking hardcore, though, rolling up with your posse in the Pac-Man tournament. No, I told people I was here. Nobody came to see me. Everyone was at... It was really hard to schedule shit, like, inside the convention. So we kind of just had to meet up at, like... We went to Waffle House, and then we also went to Hooters. That was, like, the last thing I did, though. Because my flight got delayed, and then it got undelayed. So when it got delayed, I'm like, oh, I have an extra hour. And then it's like, oh, it's not delayed anymore. I was like, okay, well, I have to get to the airport right now, or else I'm going to miss my flight. Andrew, do you care if I put a pic or two of you in my graduation post collage? They are Mimi pics. You could do whatever you want. I do not own my intellectual property. Well, what are the pictures, I guess? I have all my friends and buddies in there. That's really sweet. BH Ultra McDonald's meet and greet. I don't fuck with McDonald's anymore. I wish, dude. I haven't had McDonald's. You guys are making me hungry. If I'm gonna be at my computer all day watching stuff, I should, like, order food now, right? Does that make sense? As long as it's clear in the post that, like, it's a stream or not stream thing, but just, like, you know what? You could do whatever you want. Fuck it. I don't care. People could do whatever they want. Not with me, but, like, if you want to fucking take a picture, a screenshot of me, and edit it to look like my eyes are too small or my head's too big, fucking go for it, man. Like, I don't care. As long as it isn't AI. Because that's boring and takes no talent. If you're a Photoshop whiz, you could do whatever you want. If you're an artist and you want to draw me looking as decrepit as possible, go for it. As long as it takes genuine talent, I'm all cool. Andrew, for your own safety, you will likely never meet me. Also, I like in UK. Damn, has it really been almost a year since I followed the Twitch? That's, But yeah, listen, drawings are drawings. I don't fucking care. You guys can draw me doing whatever. You draw me in a coffin, who cares? I never, like, okay, it's not really, there's no objective, right? So I can't be like, oh, these people are sensitive or whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's really down to preference. I don't fucking care. As long as you guys understand that whatever's happening in memes and images and art isn't me, I don't care, right? You can do whatever. Fucking throw my corpse in the dumpster, who cares? I followed on July 4th, apparently. Well, you're in for a treat the next July 4th. Another classic Star Tropics stream. I'll be back in July. Let me check this out. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe not the second one. I like the ones that are like from the video and from the stream. I like that more. Oh yeah, I totally forgot there's like a cowboy stream happening this week. I hope everyone's prepared for that. I got mod tools on my phone. Anyway, sorry, I'm not watching this tournament. This is kind of not a super important part, but we need to watch it, right? You guys haven't told me who you're pulling for, by the way. Are there any Ladybug heads in the chat? Any Ladybug fans? I've realized I'm like doing this a lot, like that fucking meme. Any support for Ladybug? At all? Look how locked in these two are. Okay, so it's not a camera angle thing. I was just significantly smaller than Panther. I got mogged hard. That's good to know. I fuck with Ladybug. That's one. You were just saying words, man. Watch the screen. I have a connection. I don't know if I'd say that. A beef, rather, with Panther, right? I'm gonna order food now. Fuck it. Cannot wait for Cowboy Stream, not gonna lie. I hope it's worth it. We gotta start a new, what am I saying? What am I saying? A new fucking donation counter for whatever the next thing is once the Cowboy Stream is over. We just have to decide what that thing is going to be. Alright, what should I order, guys? You guys want anything? I'm poor and all I can afford is tin, pork, and chips. Shall I do it? I'm just talking about JJK. You should order a salad. Damn. That's a fucked up thing to say. Turn off the applause. Why would you say that to me? This is a decent strat too, leaving that panic button in the little fuck you room. In the salty spittoon, if you will. We're still in round one, which is a little crazy. Ladybug and Panther have been fucking playing circles around each other. Both of these are... I don't know if they've ever played the game before, but they're kind of unmatched in quality. I like to think that Panther picked up some of these strats from me, but I could just be lying to myself. Don't get a salad, Eddie. You're a growing lad. You need meat. You don't give vibes to someone who has had a vegetable or something green in years. I love celery. I eat it like once a week. I just order celery and blue cheese and fucking fistful that shit. There are other vegetables I like, but I fuck with celery heavy. That's like one of my favorites. I feel like fucking Bugs Bunny. I feel powerful when I take a big bite of a big stalk of celery. What other vegetable? I can't even say I like carrots because I don't like full carrots. I eat baby carrots, but I feel like that's... I'm like toddler pilled. What other vegetables? I mostly prefer fruit. I like every fruit that isn't orange and isn't difficult to get inside of, if that makes any sense. Damn, going for that kill. Nice job, Ladybug. No, she's asking about what anime are for older women and or black people and just yapping at this point. Well, surely there must be an answer, right? What should I order? I can get Chick-fil-A because it isn't Sunday anymore. That's what I get at the airport every time. It's kind of a scam. Because you can't have liquid or food in your bag, I don't think. when going through TSA. But you can buy food as soon as you're past TSA, so you can get on the plane with outside food. You just have to pay their prices. I got a fucking Cinnabon, like from Better Call Saul, at the airport. It was good as fuck. What are we thinking? Oh, so I'm flamed for saying you have a gay walk, but you got homophobic chicken? No. Here's my thing, because I've explained this a couple times. I don't know if you know this. This is just within my circle. But so many gay people have been employed by Chick-fil-A. I feel like it not only does it make up for it, it also makes up for it because everyone in my queer circle loves Chick-fil-A. I think I can excuse it. Because that's the thing, right? Is once we have a threshold, anything that isn't like genocide related, if we're cutting off one fast food for donating to harmful things, then you kind of have to cut all of them out, right? Like, I'm not getting McDonald's or any of those fast food chains because of genocide. What was I saying? But, like, if you're cutting the line... Listen, to each their own, but if you're saying I don't eat Chick-fil-A because they donate to harmful legislation, then I got bad news for every other fast food place because they all do it. We just only hear about Chick-fil-A because they're the most vocal with it. So, listen, for me, it's either all or nothing. Did somebody win? Is this over? Wait, who? Okay. Well, they weren't counting the points, but Ladybug just beat Panther. So Ladybug goes on to the finals or semifinals. No, that was semifinals. Ladybug goes on to the finals. Panther goes down into losers, which takes us to our next match. Now we can move on. That's what we just watched. Two people, two fighters have just come up from the losers bracket, fighting for their lives in the little CRT room, coming back to the main stage, right? A man with vengeance in his brain and his heart. And that is, it says Ladybug, but we have losers quarterfinals, BH Ultra versus T-Tom. Again, everyone who loses to Ruby or Ladybug gets knocked down into losers, and now I have to fucking fight them. If I want to get to Panther, if I want to get to Ruby, if I want to somehow interact with Ladybug, get to the finals, I need to beat everyone they beat. Which sounds easy, but again, like, I'm fighting for my life over here. So I'm Miss Pac-Man. The video started, I think, in the beginning of still the first... No, we're on stage 2, so I guess it started a little later. But nobody's lost any life yet. This is what I was saying, by the way. I was trying to do quips and bits with T-Tom, but he was just not having it. He's very tense over there on the left. The mustache is really pronounced how I look at it. Thinking about drastically changing my appearance again. Never had Chick-fil-A, so I can't say shit, but I do love Culver's. Culver's is much better. Bro was not paying attention. Dude in pink and back is even more locked in. Impossible? What are we at right now? Okay, T-Tom just lost one of his lives. We're on stage 3 or 2? This might be stage 2. Okay, so again, very locked in, not responding to any of the hilarious quips. So now BH Ultra is, again, on a path of revenge. Two things he promised. He promised Ruby he would see him in the finals, and he promised Panther that he would get his revenge, that he would come back for him. And to get to that, he needs to go through T-Tom, among other people who are now in the losers bracket. Trying to keep T-Tom away from that power pellet. Again, using this camping technique. People think camping is kind of a shitty strategy, but I feel like it requires a little... Listen, you fight to win, alright? Pushing him in that direction. Get a little fucking fuck-ass smirk on his face. What an evil fucker. Honestly, if I wasn't the main character of my own story, the guy on the left is a fucking villain. Like, if I was watching this tournament, I would be like, I hope he loses. I hate this guy. Because he took Rhetorical Fire and No Name out of the tournament. What a dickhead. But now I think we do have all of our characters, right? Everyone who's still in the tournament is Ladybug, Ruby, Panther, T-Tom, and BH Ultra. So again, if you lose in the winners bracket, you just go down into losers. But if you lose in losers, you're out of the tournament, right? You need to lose twice to be out. And both T-Tom and BH Ultra have lost. BH Ultra lost to Panther, and T-Tom lost to Ruby. Ruby is the person BH Ultra wanted to face. Again, fake-ass glasses around his neck. I think it's pulling the deep V down is the issue. A lot of chest in this scene, I gotta be honest. Camping out those 2 pellets out there. And now keeping that pellet there and then camping in the top left, waiting for T-Tom to play around himself. Play with himself. T-Tom, again, down to his final life. But I think working his way back to get 10k and try and earn it back. Advantage is BH Ultra right now. And trying to use this advantage, but almost, you know, getting caught by Ghost in the wake. Using the pellet to work around the Ghost, maybe going for the pretzel, catching the Ghost at the last minute, keeping this pellet the way it is. Stalling around those pellets because you can't collect them until you're in eat mode. And he doesn't want to eat the pellet. Saving the pellet. Keeping the Ghost active. Because it's the only pellet left, and if he can camp it out, he can basically have T-Tom trap himself. Because now all the Ghosts are going in his direction, trying to trap him. And then trying to push him in that direction. BH Ultra getting greedy, trying to take advantage of that situation. Stalling with that power pellet even more. Baiting the Ghost for some reason. So he can grab these pellets and that Ghost as fast as possible. Leaving all those pellets down in the salty spittoon. And now he has the advantage of the high ground. Trying to keep T-Tom away from those pellets. Because if T-Tom gets any more pellets, then he's going to get a 1-up. Which is not what BH Ultra wants. See, I'm inside the mind of a gamer right now. Commentary. Grabbing 1 pellet like a dickhead. I think what T-Tom's trying to do is trying to bait BH Ultra out of the top. Because BH Ultra wants to kill him. So I think T-Tom understands that, is trying to pull him down and then get him to fuck up. Which he does often, you know? Putting himself in the room, almost trapping himself, leaving those... That's an insane move by BH Ultra. Not insane as in cool. I mean, it's kind of cool, but insane that, like, why the fuck would you even do that? T-Tom, again, trying to bait BH Ultra into running headfirst into Ghosts. Because he knows that BH Ultra wants him dead. Now BH Ultra is stuck down with the Ghost just like T-Tom. But managing to push him up, winning that first round. You could see him sweating right there. That ship def dropped below TOS standards of cleavage. Well, what are you what, are you complaining? Oh, I'm hearing complaints all of a sudden. It sounds like Flintstones, doesn't it? I feel like this is gonna transition into a Suva Gunner rip very soon. Ow. Did I just bust myself open? Fuck. I'm good. Now all the power pellets are out, so... And the Ghosts are... Ghosts again, so there's no other way to defend yourself, so BH Ultra traps himself. Now that we're at the... This is the first stage, so it takes longer and longer. Too much BH Yetis cover them shits up. Oh, okay. You guys complaining? Because I was... Alright. I know what you freaks are into, alright? I've read your brain. Getting complaints all of a sudden. I wasn't getting complaints before. I was unaware of how deep the V was, in my defense. I gotta be honest, though. I don't look great often. I'm getting my confidence back a little bit. The Hawaiian shirts go a long way. I think I fucking kill those. Speaking of kill, BH Ultra just killed himself in the top right. Round 2 not going super good for him. Now putting on his fake glasses. Again, those glasses do not help him see. They are prop glasses. If anything, it makes it harder to see. I don't know what the fuck he thinks he's doing. I guess trying to look cool? I don't know. That's how you know he's locked in. When the guy puts on his fucking reading glasses, this guy's about to... It's like when Ash turns his hat backwards. When the glasses are on, locking in. When the glasses are off, that's when shit gets aggressive. Oh, sorry, it says cover them up, slut. That's what he says. Okay, sorry. I won't. If you think that that's an insult to me, then you're talking to the wrong person. I have elected to slut it up this summer. Do you see that fucking thing right there? What a fucking little dickhead looking at the camera and smirking. I forgot about that. managing to grab that pellet right before he died. He was in the Amazon with my mother studying spiders right before she died. Why did Andrew look even more submissive and breedable with glasses? Why are you saying did isn't past tense? You guys can't be saying this to me. I'm your boss. I demand a little respect in the workplace. So T-Tom just grabbing all the power pellets. I think maybe to complete the stages. Or just make it so BH Ultra is a little bit fucked. Using the strategy of staying on top and trying to keep your opponent on the bottom. BH Ultra trying to work his way back up to the top. And now we have the Salty Spittoon over there. Advantage BH Ultra. Maybe. He may have trapped himself a little bit, though. How do you know this is a Pac-Man savant, specifically Miss Pac-Man? I don't know if either of them necessarily want to grab the pellets and leave the stage, but I feel like this is just not a super great stage. Okay, no. Okay, no. Yeah, no, T-Tom just wanted to leave. Okay. You could see No Name back there. That's like, see, when I was on Ruby's shoulder, T-Tom's on my shoulder, but like the Angel shoulder. Or sorry, No Name. Because I befriended him. I also took him out of the tournament. I went in for the killing blow. But you know what? I could befriend all my past enemies. If I'm wearing the Vegeta shirt, I might as well. I need someone to break him. You don't pay me. You couldn't break me if you tried. I've got a heart of iron and a brain of steel. I'd like to see you try. I don't know if I would like to see that, actually. Speaking of brain of iron, he just died again. Okay, so that's round 2. Moving into round 3. Why does it sound like pirate music? And again, sounds like fucking... either Flintstones or Inspector Gadget. I'm thinking maybe Inspector Gadget. I just think of the Suva Gunner ones. I don't want to miss any of this high-octane action, but I am very hungry. What have I not ordered in a while that's cheap? Let's see. Last time, May 14th, May 14th. What the fuck is that? Oh, is that when I got fucking takoyaki? I do love takoyaki, but this is like 30 bucks. I could get Wawa. I could definitely get Wawa. I haven't got Wawa since April 8th. I like to mix it up a little bit. Wawa didn't do nothing to nobody, right? They don't have any skeletons in their closet that we know of. It's kind of hard to traverse which brands you can trust to support. I think it's... I don't even view it as, like, supporting brands, because sometimes you, like, there's simply no other option. I don't know what the fuck he thought he was doing there. And he looks a little confused, too. He just ran headfirst into a ghost. Okay, again, round 3. These two have the even amount of lives. Where are we at right now? So who do you guys want to win? I'll get Wawa in the little in-between. Okay, now advantage BH Ultra. T-Tom is down to his final life of the entire tournament, unless he can get 10k and get those points back. Nowhere close. I mean, it's a long course ahead of us. But yeah, again, if T-Tom dies here, he's out of the tournament for good. Right? This is losers. Hello? What the fuck are those emotes? Where did you get those? That's awesome. Welcome, Diarrhea. That might be my new favorite name. I don't love it as much as I love cheesecake, but I'll take it. We're watching a Pac-Man tournament. This fucking pink-ass guy is in. I don't know what his deal is. This is what? Losers quarterfinals. And again, everyone who... Okay, T-Tom, I think, is now aware that he needs the 10k to get that final life back up, so I think trying to quickly traverse through these stages. Whereas BH Ultra playing on the defensive is not going to work here. He needs to chase after him, right? Because if T-Tom gets that extra life, then he evens it out. BH Ultra has a little bit of an advantage, but only for so long, right? Trying to even out these points. But neither of them have gotten the extra 1-up anyway. So both of them could still get it, just elongating the process. You know if it's a BH Ultra match, it's going to go to round 3, right? That guy loves to stretch shit out. Trying to pull those ghosts in the other direction. Trying not to get trapped by T-Tom. Trying to escape and grab pellets and move the ghost down in that direction. Leaving that extra pellet as a panic button and then going away to go grab the ones on the bottom, but getting trapped by T-Tom. Trying to trap T-Tom himself. Oh, God. Keeping him down there, doing his best to keep him down there. Now there are 2 panic buttons. I don't think... Okay, now there's 1. BH Ultra going to grab it just in case, staying up there, stalling until he trying to get T-Tom to just kind of work around himself, but as soon as anyone attacks BH Ultra, like Red was going to, go for that. Pink fuck-ass thinks he's cool. I don't think he does. I think he's fighting for his life, though. Listen, BH Ultra promised Panther he would get his revenge, and promised Ruby he would see him in the finals. Also, Ladybug is there. But Ladybug's just a, as of right now, tertiary character. But it's Lily's favorite. I mean, she said that, so. All the important characters are here. Everyone is here. Andrew trapping him, sorry, BH Ultra trapping himself. Now it is down to the final life of this. Again, whoever loses here is out of the tournament for good. T-Tom lost to Ruby, so, if this is a story of revenge, if T-Tom wants to get his revenge on Ruby. But BH Ultra has some trauma, I suppose, some history tied up with the others, waiting down there for his time to strike, using this as an opportunity to trap him in that room. I think he may have, nope, and T-Tom is out. Sigh of relief. BH Ultra, big ass evil smile on his face. Oh, fuck. Alright. And now we're moving on. Yeah, this tournament's lasting longer than you guys thought it was, huh? What are we at right now? Okay. So leading up to this, before it started, 2 men walked... Okay. No, I am moving. 2 men walked up to the podium. Well, what's my favorite? I wasn't paying attention. Oof, gotta lock in. Look at that smirk, so proud. Guys, what's my favorite? I was zoned in. Your favorite's Ladybug. You said that. My favorite daughter. Where am I at right now? All right, 2 men walk up to the podium, to the TVs, ready to start a stream. They make eye contact with each other, and one of them says, I told you I'd be back. And now we have BH Ultra versus RC Mac Panther 2, the sequel. Again, got those fuck-ass glasses on. Locking in. This is a story of revenge. But yeah, I do fuck with Ladybug. Everyone's got their favorite. Okay, guys. So, T-Tom's out of the tournament. I think. So, I'm pretty sure the only people in the this is losers semifinals, right? So, whoever loses in winners semifinals goes down into losers, right? So we have 4 people left in the tournament. We have Panther, BH Ultra, Ladybug, and Ruby. I want everyone to lock in their answers now. Andy knows all of our chat messages. Never forget a thing. Still calls me a dude. If it helps, I call everyone dude. This is not me saying everyone's gender or whatever, being like, hey, you are this thing. Alright. If people... I don't know, playing fucking basketball over here. Having way more fun with Panther. I genuinely don't want to offend anyone, so if anyone has problems with it, I want to know. But he just saved his life, and I think they both realized that he was about to die. BH Ultra was about to die. But I refer to everyone as bro, dude, and man, and also like baby and bud, just as like things to say. I by no means am trying to affront gender on anyone. To me, all of those are neutral terms. I don't mean anything by it. I call my fucking sister dude, right? But if someone has a problem with it, then I apologize. How was Momocon? You look dripped out there. I hope you all in chat are well too. Hey, Cheesecake. Hey, hi, Britt. Cheesecake, hi. It's weird that your Smash Ultimate vid didn't talk about the DLC hype. If I did, the video would be delayed by like 5 months, and it would be like 12 hours. I want to talk about it at some point. Maybe next year. Not sure. Keeping that panic button. Panther panicking. I like to think that BH Ultra and Panther have become friends throughout the course of this tournament. Although this is a story of revenge. We're still in round 1. hypes and lils. And Liz, why didn't you sis? So I leaned over and I fucked him. And I don't kiss like I kiss like Having fun, leave it all to me, Carly Shay. Taking advantage and going in for the kill for Panther. Evil ass fucking smirk. Again, honestly, if I didn't have personal investment in BH Ultra in this tournament, and I was watching this like I watch Evo, BH Ultra is the villain of the story. Maybe a little bit of Ruby. Yeah, listen, the heels are Ultra and Ruby, and the faces are Panther and Ladybug. The people love Ladybug. They really were like a man of the people. Like, had a fucking whole posse there, a fan club. Alpha Andrew destroys Big Puss. I'm not reading that shit. There's another human involved here. Oh, got sandwiched in. I'm begging for Panther to save his life. Again, doing quips to each other. Very end of round 1. And again, losers is as tense as it gets. If you lose in losers, you are out of the tournament. I want to know who everyone's got. Because Lily picked, bro, this tournament stream is great. Why does BH Ultra look a little Sigma? And we're just lying. Evil little gremlin heel, but he do be looking fresh, though. Miss Pac-Man Savant. I'll take that. What happened? Wait, I wasn't... Why'd they all... They were all... Wait, why did he just fucking smirk at him? What's happening? Oh, he went, ooh, and then he said nice. This guy's got nice teeth. Alright. We know Lily has locked in Ladybug. Who else is here? Nilla, Britt, Cheesecake, Tim. There are 4 people left in this tournament. I need everyone to pick somebody. Because I know the correct answer. Also, don't look at the channel, because it'll spoil it. I hope that God wins. Were the competitors generally cordial with you? I like to lighten the mood. So I was cracking bits with everyone, mostly Panther. But the person I just beat earlier, what was it? T-Tom, was not rocking with it. Maybe I just was unfunny. But yeah, nobody was, like, mean or anything. That's I think Panther was matching my freak a little bit, though, because having those very visual reactions of, like, reacting with a facepalm. Hey, Bo, what's going on? Can you see him? A little bit. I'm locking in for Andrew, not JK and Ladybug. You unfunny? No. Alright. Cheesecake Nilla, are you also going for Ladybug? Because that's what's happening here. I guess it's smart to pick someone in the finals and not the losers' finals. I think Panther trying to... Panther has the advantage. BH Ultra has the advantage in this round, but I think if Panther wants to get his life back, he needs to... He's down to no lives, so he needs to get these points as fast as possible. BH Ultra, I think at this point, quickly trying to grab all the power pellets, because it gives extra points, and also just making it so nobody else can have power pellets. Now all the power pellets are clear from the... Or no, maybe this is where he picks that up from. Because again, it's like Mega Man. Everyone you face, you kind of pick up something from your opponent. And if you can get rid of all the pellets and keep all of the smaller pellets in a little salty spittoon like that, then it makes it harder and you can camp out your opponent and prevents them, especially if you have the life advantage, prevents them from getting any extra lives. Trying to go for the kill here. Trying to trap him in, but getting trapped himself. Panther more focused on getting the points rather than killing Ultra, because Ultra's got a lot of lives. Going in for the kill. Both of them freaking out. Again, having a great time. This was the most fun. I hope Panther's still out there. I hope he sees this. Can you see him moving the mic? His head's peeking out. Panther kind of Sigma, to be fair. I don't know what's going on. I picked the Eternal Darkness of Space. I'll just pick you. God, if they had Galaga, if only. Okay, so... Brit's going for Panther. My rival. The man I swore revenge on. Who else picked? I think, yeah, Brit and Lily picked Ladybug. Sorry, I keep going like this because I keep getting cat hair in my face now. Let me come on my lap, bud. No? Your hair's all over the place. Hello, Panther join stream. I should hope so. Why does this music sound so much louder? Or just because I'm wearing the headphones, I think. He's biting me. He's biding me. Just biding my time, am I right, fellas? I didn't last. What does he fucking say? Both like, oh, okay. Crazy reactions from fucking, okay. Now round 3. Bouncing off each other. I was, sorry, BH Ultra, sorry bud, sorry baby. A centimeter away from dying. It was bound to be one of them. Now in round 3, again, does not get more climactic than this. Doubling down on Panther TBH. I want to know what Nilla wants.
Holy fuck.
Don. I'm cut. Trying to grab that power pellet before Panther can. I think Don is aware of where he's sitting. Mirrored react. Y'all are adorable with the mirrored reactions. Panther was my fucking guy. I fuck with this guy heavy. I hope he's out somewhere doing something, you know? I hope he's doing great. Donovan, why don't you just fucking... Come here. Ah, we want to be close so much. Let's just do this. Alright, there you go, baby. Who do you think is going to win, baby? Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. A drersh. Cat knows the soundboard. Live Andrew reaction. Nilla, you gotta tell me who you're pulling for. I gots to know. And this is when they learn that if you get the power... Okay. Alright, Don. Alright. I get it. Thank you. Very funny. But listen, I gotta focus on this, baby. Whoa, mama. They're telling me I can't date a high schooler anymore. Oh, she was in middle school, I think. She was 14 when they met, if I remember correctly. One pellet left. Both of them fighting for their lives, trying to get out of there. Chasing after. Neither of them wanting to die. Trying to bait the other one. Beatrice like grabbing or going where the pellet is, just in case you need to. Panic button, go to the next stage. What? Yeah, Panther has the advantage. Only one death so far. Both of them, I think, both trying to get to 10k. Or at least Ultra is to trying to get that extra life back. Or just steal the power pellets away from his opponent. Getting a little chased by their... Whoa! I'm watching his reactions now, because he's reacting the same way. In the moment. In the thick of it. The heat of the moment. I'm destined... It's like the reincarnation thing. I'm destined to fight Panther my whole life. I hope I see him someday. And we can fight in more Miss Pac-Man. Saving that last pellet, just in case you need it. Circling around it, and then leaving, trying to bait the ghost towards Panther. Keeping them down there. Staying on top of that pellet. Losing access to the pellet. Bad move. Trying to go in for the kill on Panther. Both of them reacting to something. Both of them happy to move on to the next course. Virgin Andrew mogged by Chad Dawn. I thought you were gonna say. I'm getting mogged hard. You can see Ruby back there. Now Ruby's on the fucking no-name shoulder. This sounds like DuckTales. Now evened out. Losers semifinals. The final round. Both with 2 lives. Neither of them have gotten their extra life yet, so I guess they're both working towards that right now. Or playing on the offensive. This guy's incredibly offensive. Staying down there, stalling for time. Hoping Panther just plays around himself. Trying to go in for that kill, but a little bit too late to be doing so. Leaving the salty Splatoon little fuck you area up there. Going for that kill, shooting him the other direction. Trying to, I guess, ricochet him off both the walls. And catch him on different paths. Getting shot down himself. Again, way too late on the reflexes to go in for the kill. Notice now that one of them's red and one's like maroon. I guess it's supposed to be orange and red. Moving on to the next course. Glasses are still fully on, so he hasn't done his little Ash Ketchum like, oh fuck, time to take these off and lock in. Ow. Stop playing with my headphones. He just wants attention. Which I do too, I get it. I got cat hair over my fucking face. I gotta get Do you have to be bold while playing Miss Pac-Man to win? Yes. I don't know why I can't read anymore. Sorry, my eyes are very focused on pixelated Pac-Man. By the way, no sound in the stream, but the speakers were right next to us, specifically where I was sitting. I was sitting in that position to be Miss Pac-Man. I didn't want to play a smelly Pac-Man. And it's blasting right in my ear, and also we're looking at two CRTs flickering very quickly. And I'm wearing glasses that do have lenses, but they aren't prescription. So I don't know. Sensory overload. Wait. Okay. Let's go frame by frame with this, shall we? Let's slow this down a little bit. Let's get a fucking replay on this, right? There we are. We're right here. The four ghosts moving in on both Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man. Both of them panic, hit into each other, hit the ghost, but Panther slightly before. Wait. They both think they died. The screen shows only Pac-Man. BH Ultra fucking takes both his hands off the controller fully. Huge fucking reaction for no reason for people in row Z. Both hands on head. Shocked that he is still alive. Panther just happy to be there. Puts hands covering mouth. Immediately put both hands back on the controller. Smiling at him. Both just very shocked to be the other one is dead. That was the big moment, I think, right? That's when things really turned around. Hold that thought. Hello, Pac-Man playlist. From the top. You're green with it. Like approaching a MILF be bold. Why are the commentary YouTubers uploading right now? I just noticed it's the loser semifinals. You're all tearing it the fuck up, though. Oh, that's actually happening, though. What the fuck? They always upload on the same day. At, like, the very end of the month. We're not at the exact end yet. We're in round 3. Both of them back to 2 lives. I think, yeah, both of them got the 1-up. So, again, 2 lives is the final. Ultra using this opportunity. It's like, it's cinema. The way he, like, moves backwards, and then you could see Ruby in the background as soon as he, like, slinks back. Both as the devil on his shoulder, but also the man he promised he would fight in the finals, and the man who's going to be in the semifinals after this. Again, unaware, both of them very confused about what happened, looking at each other at different The game's a little fucky. I think that whoever picked God for this one, God has just been fucking around with the game and has been in favor of BH Ultra this match for some reason. Trying to wrap shit up. BH Ultra being a little bit more bold now that he's got the 1 health advantage. Want to avoid the trident and try and hit his opponents up into the corner, trying to get the ghost to follow him. This is not sped up, by the way. That's how fast the ghosts were going. A sigh of relief. They react. Big handshake. And that was revenge. That was loser semifinals. And now, Panther was the one that knocked Ultra into the losers bracket, and Ultra was the one that took Panther out of the tournament entirely. We have, how many matches do we have left? We have 3 matches left. We, of course, have the winners finals. Wait, is that right? Let me go back on this. What is going on here? I think they would upload them in order, right? Winners, finals. Oh, grand finals is different. Okay. So we have the final for the winners. This one's only 8 minutes. Okay. Anyway. We have the people who got to the very end of the winners bracket, right? You can see the person taking pictures of Ladybug back there. We have Ladybug versus Ruby Khan. Here, a bunch of them got together and raised 2 mil for Palestine King shit. Let's fucking go. I didn't, but that's so fucking base. You won? Damn, bro, harsh. There are only 3 people left in this tournament. That is Ruby Khan, Ladybug, and BH Ultra. I think there were 20-something to start with. Everyone in the finals has beaten like 4 or 5 people, maybe. So whoever BH Ultra has to, in theory, beat both of these people to win, right? So if whoever loses has to fight BH Ultra. Oh my god, gross. Whoever loses this has to fight BH Ultra in losers finals. And then whoever wins that goes on to the finals to fight the person that won. Who knocked BH Ultra down into losers? It was... Okay, no, never mind. We just went... It was Panther. So they're evening it out a little bit. I guess that's what you get for not putting respect in the... It's not fucking Boys Hub. The BH stands for something entirely different. It stands for... Backhanded. I don't remember this song at all. Now I do. It sounds like Pac-Man. My Switch capture was just freaking out. Okay, so who is pulling for Panther? Because Britt and Lily are locked in on Ladybug. Somebody picked Panther and now their person's out, so they may need to pick someone else. Why is this one significantly shorter? Did they just end early? But again, neither of these two have lost. Something's got to give. One of them has to lose. Ruby saving himself there, almost getting chomped on. I guess this is what you get for not putting respect on... Oh, wait, no, I already read that. I thought I was reading it again. Alright, well, I'm not in this, so I'm going to order food. From Wawa. I need my Wawa Baba. Damn, they got a fucking Pac-Man Trap remix? That's crazy. And drums? What did I get on this last time? Let's get cheddar. I'm ordering food, sorry. I feel like I'm falling into the territory of my least favorite streamers. Where I'm just showing someone else's thing. But I think you guys should all go check out Retro World Series because there's more tournaments. If you want to see all the tournaments that happen at Momocon. I don't have a lot to say about this one in particular. I will, though. Very soon. I'm ordering food, sorry. We'll play Paper Mario once this tournament is over. Oh, I need to add more and I could save money. That doesn't make any sense. I would be spending more. I'm not falling for this. DoorDash is not going to get me that time. What are the streets saying? Who are we pulling for? Nobody. Nobody said anything. I don't think either of them have the advantage quite yet. So I'm a little cute. Yo, Scaly, if you're here, thanks for that insta-like. You're a real one. Lily, look, it's Ladybug. Your favorite. You're locked in. After this, there's only 2 matches left in the entire tournament anyway, so we might as well finish. I think we're still in round 1. Does this match end at round 1? I think... Okay, so we'll see, but maybe... I think some chicanery maybe happens here. Interesting. The plot is developing. There are ads playing on Twitch. I can see it over there. Bum, bum, bum. They got steel drums in this. We're not... Listen, we're still going to play 1,000 Year Door. We're just going to play it for like 30 minutes. But you can't tell me that we didn't play it, because it does count. It's just mostly the Pac-Man tournament. I think Ladybug just lost. No, Ladybug won. 1 round 1, okay. Ladybug kind of a sleeper pick, if I'm being honest. Would I even put this in the playlist of, like, Miss Pac-Man for the NES? I don't think that counts. I feel like I've already talked about everything that happened at the convention. Not a whole lot. I mean, I saw Garfield. I did talk about that. I didn't talk about the movie. I just said that I saw it. I didn't spend a whole lot of time there, now that I think about it. Me and Switchy did get to play Smash Remix on the CRTs, though, which is a modded version of Smash 64. Guys, I don't know if you know this. I fucking love it. I love playing Smash Bros. Recreationally, if that makes sense. Where I don't really like the idea of like streaming and going online and playing strangers, but I like being in a call or like being next to a bunch of people. I hope I can pull. If I could convince, I don't know what the living situation is going to be like. I know that Ranch and the cats are moving out. Come September. Maybe we'll finish Star Allies before that point. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if I can convince Ryu to live here next year, we might play fucking Smash Bros. All the fucking time. I'm saying fuck a lot. You could see, by the way, behind Ladybug, those little white pants. Trying really hard to blend in. And I'm going to confirm my order. I think I just deleted it. Actually, how long will it take to get here? Maybe I'll just do it like 25 to 30. I'll just do it like when there's 30 minutes left on stream. Or the end of this tournament. Pulling for Ladybug hard. I can't get inside their heads, so I'm not entirely sure what strats they're using. And the scoreboard is a little behind, but I think Ladybug, if Miss Pac-Man is player 1, which I believe it is, Ladybug won round 1. And that's what leader player 1 means. Okay, but is losing round 2. Trying to go for the kill. Sorry, the music doesn't really fit the situation. It's very tense, both trying to kill each other. But Rubicon still has an extra life. Now doesn't. Okay. Round 2. Ladybug has the advantage. So if Ladybug wins this, it manages to get Ruby's final life. Then Ladybug moves on to the finals, and Rubicon moves on to the finals of the losers bracket. And has to face BH Ultra. Neither of them are really wanting to exit the course. I feel like Ladybug is using the BH Ultra strat a little bit. But BH Ultra picked up most of early strats from Ruby anyway. Now chasing after Ruby. Ooh! Managing to knock out Ruby. Wait, no, player 1... Oh, no, Ruby just lost... Oh, sorry. Ladybug lost both round 1 and 2. So that was a clean sweep. That's interesting. Which means... Does it means? Are we moving on? Britt and Lily. We are now at the finals of the losers bracket. Which means... we get to watch the 2 final losers. BH Ultra versus Ladybug. And we can see the opening here, right? Because there's the little bit beforehand, right? Where before the match starts, we gotta crack wise a little bit. Be like, hey, what's going on? Trying to be polite and cordial and do bits. But quite honestly, this is losers finals. So BH Ultra is kind of the most stressed he's been. His thumb hurts, he's sweating, his hands are palmy. Palm-knee. Going after Ladybug. Only one of these two is making it to the finals to fight Rubicon. And again, at the very beginning, even before the tournament happens, BH Ultra and Ruby trained together, and BH Ultra said to Ruby, I'll see you in the finals. And Ruby said, oh, I hope so, I don't know. But BH Ultra was sure. Ladybug just dying. You know, mistakes, inputs happen. You could see Ruby behind BH Ultra's shoulder. The 2 rivals that trained under each other's tutelage may face off in the finals. But if you think about it this conversely, I hope you lose. Yes, Andrew, kill her in Miss Pac-Man. I finished my story of revenge, right? BH Ultra wanted to get back at Panther. And he did. But Ladybug, this is her first time in losers, got knocked into losers by Rubicon. Insane match, by the way. Ruby did a 2-0. So if Ladybug wants to get revenge on Ruby, she will need to beat Ruby's little fucking gremlin, I guess, in BH Ultra. If you think about it, really, Ladybug is the protagonist of this story. Ladybug needs to and you can see Ruby behind BH Ultra's shoulder. It's cinema. It's like poetry. It rhymes, you know? If Ladybug wants another shot at Ruby, she will first need to beat Ruby's little fucking henchman. BH Ultra trying to, again, save that little pellet, has the life advantage over Ladybug. Ladybug also camping. Smart moves from both of them. But who's going to come out on top? Actually, they're even out, still in round 1. Unaware of who just died, Ladybug just died. Insane matchups are happening. Losers finals round 1. So I think maybe... I'm actually unsure. We'll see. Both of them using this time to stall and potentially trap their opponent. You can see fucking Andrew pogging again. Trying to get Ladybug trapped with the ghost. Going back up top. Staying around the panic button. And then losing it. And trying to go on the offensive and fucking it up. Playing more offensive against Ladybug. Getting himself trapped and wincing. So I like to make the opponent laugh by doing over-the-top reactions. I think it helps. Okay. To be fair, though, this narrative is great. Dude, you gotta show up for these EVO streams because the whole thing is this. Did they announce what games are gonna be played at EVO this year? We should play those fighting games again. Oh, okay. Shoot in the opposite direction. BH Ultra just lost round 1. I do remember some of the dialogue going on here. Again, Ladybug needs to overcome BH Ultra. Ladybug has the advantage up 1. Both of them have a claim, right? Ladybug needs to get revenge, and BH Ultra needs to face the man he promised he would see in the finals. But will it even happen? Let's go Ladybug beat his ass. True Ladybug supporters rise up. BH Ultra also checking his phone to see what time it is, trying to get in contact with other people, because the dinner was a couple hours from this. I wanted to shower, though, because I just felt sweaty, I guess. Having a gay old time down there. Looking at the camera. What a dickhead. See, now the ice has been broken, and they're just having a good time. That's what Miss Pac-Man for the NES is all about. I should play this game. I should get this game. How much is it on eBay? Sorry, I gotta lock in on this tournament. And the final hit. Now, there's a little confusion here. Now we're going to the third round. Ladybug for a sec believes that it's over, and BH Ultra's now like, oh no, we got third rounds. So Ladybug was about to get up and leave. What she said is, if I remember correctly, she said like, sorry, that's not climactic. And then I'm like, no, this is round 3. This is as climactic as it gets. Because I was already telling the story in my head. I knew I was going to show this on stream. Round 3. This is what it's down to. Either Ladybug or BH Ultra is going to join Ruby in the finals. I can't spell. Come on, Momo. I can get an arcade cabinet for 43 bucks. Wait, what is this? Oh, is this tiny? Are they tricking me? 1/4 scale. I want to find the NES one. Sorry, there's a match happening. I think BH Ultra just died. Going on the offensive again. See, this is the first match, or the first, like, major one. Oh, the sun's coming out. Where BH Ultra's playing more offensively. And it seems to be costing him, because now he has the disadvantage. At least by 1 life. Trying to be aggressive and not paying off. Almost paying off, though. I think he's just being loud. Like, every time he goes, ooh, or ah, like, he's just saying that out loud. One, to break down the tension, and also, you know, getting your opponent's head, ooh. Almost dying, laughing. But no, this is serious. This isn't fun. This is serious. Stalling for even longer. He's still got those fuck-ass glasses on. So he's not fully locked in, as much as he should be. Or as, goes in it. Because there's gamer mode, and there's, like, there's locked in mode. So he is locked in here, but he's not fully in gamer mode yet. Going for that kill, evening it out. Again, As climactic as it gets. Come on, BH Ultra. Come on, Ladybug. Don't let this man win. This is Miss Pac-Man, alright? It's not Mr. Pac-Man. Why would a man be there? Going around that pellet, saving that little panic button for when need be, but losing it and getting himself killed. But again, BH Ultra still has 1 life left. And he could still get the 1-up. That's it. He's got that fucking Kubrick stare to man. Oh shit! He took the glasses off! Now this shit's getting crazy. BH Ultra's on his final life, his last leg. Still keeping us on this course. I guess neither are interested in getting that extra life. BH Ultra, all he's interested in is making her lose her life. This is when he turns evil. He was already healed. This is big heel turn. No, going for the pellet and moving on. This isn't fun and games anymore. This is serious. This is the penultimate match of Penultimate Destiny. Going for all the power pellets, trying to take advantage, making the course as dangerous as possible. Potentially accidentally trapping himself. Nope, managing to juke his way out of there. Avoid Pinky. Shooting Ladybug in the other direction. Trying to get around these ghosts. Those stingy ghosts. Pesky bee. Going onto the left side, or rather looping around to the right to try and avoid them. Leaving that pellet. Not grabbing it, though. Maybe he has no interest in getting that 1-up. I think what he's interested in right now is just trying to kill Ladybug. But in the end, it was Ladybug who came out on top. As climactic as it gets, BH Ultra, after getting revenge, did not get to face Ruby in the finals. Is out of the tournament, and now we make our way to the finals. After this, he walked over to Ruby, and they had a little conversation about, like, man, we were so close. He's doing it right now, actually. You can see him doing that. Everyone's conversing. The finals are between the man who trained BH Ultra. You could see him doing his little fucking idol animation back there. Between Rubicon and Ladybug. The finals of the Miss Pac-Man for the NES Grand Finals Tournament. Let's get this shit all up in here. Excuse me, Don. We've got a match to see. So yes, BH Ultra is now officially out of this tournament. How cool would that have been then? He got so close to seeing Ruby in the finals. Bummer. Bummer stuff. But at least everyone's favorite Ladybug is still in this. I think Britt was kind of pulling for me in the end, but you locked in Ladybug before. So now this is the final. So who is pulling for Ladybug and who's pulling for Rubicon? Well, I guess, like, it's a difference between who you want to win and who you think is going to win, right? Because as we know, Ruby has beaten Ladybug before. That's why she got into losers. But Ladybug just took out Ruby's henchman. And has since gained some kind of higher power since knocking BH Ultra out of this tournament. Stopping the two from the finals. From fighting each other. Ladybug has torn apart the rivals. And now she needs to tear apart Rubicon. I pull for you, Andrew. You didn't say anything. Yeah. Managing to get the kill off on Ruby. How much time we got here? Like 7 minutes. Pop, 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 pop. I'll order the food after the tournament. And then we can play Thousand Year Door for like 30 minutes. And I can stop listening to Pac-Man music. This might drive me insane. I've been listening to Pac-Man music for... Oh, sorry. I don't want to stop it anymore, but... Remember earlier when I said I was fighting No Name and he said he was purposefully clearing the course to move on to the next level? You can't see, but No Name is sitting behind me as I'm on Ruby's shoulders. But Ruby, here... While both Ruby and Ladybug want to stay on round 1, Ruby clears the course, turns around, points at No Name and said, "This is for you." And then BH Ultra goes, "Me?" Unaware of what's going on. But no. And then No Name, I'm telling what's happening in real time, leans over to BH Ultra and says, like, okay, now it's getting interesting. So really, this whole list of fucking Ruby, BH Ultra, and BH Ultra and No Name were, by the way, the only ones pulling for Ruby because there was a whole group of. Remember, Ladybug has the posse, and now have new members of the posse cheering for her. Meanwhile, like they were like, "We're gonna do Ladybug." They announced it over the loudspeaker, and a bunch of people cheered. And we're gonna have Ruby like versus, and nobody said anything. So I went, "Yeah." So Ruby and No Name were, or sorry, so BH Ultra and No Name were on Team Ruby. Meanwhile, Ladybug got that whole posse. Ruby going in for that kill. I don't know where I fall on this tournament quite yet. Call it sexist, and it probably is, but whenever I see no one who's not just like a straight guy in a gaming space, I kind of immediately root for them. So like, although Ruby was my rival, I wanted to be the one to take Ruby out. And now I'm cool with Ladybug taking him out. That's what I wanted to happen, I guess. I was pulling for Ruby. Ruby was really nice, too. Is patron call happening immediately after stream, or can I pop the off you quick? Pop the off? I don't know what I'm saying. Stream ends at 4. Discord starts at 4:30, so 30 minutes after the stream. I gotta put my shit in the dryer. Again, we're still in round 1. Which does not instill a whole lot of hope in what's about to happen. Rubicon has the advantage. Or are they on round 2? No, I think they're on round 1. I would have known if somebody won. But the story tells us that, listen, any tournament can be a story if you just have enough main characters. Got that main character energy. Ladybug trapped herself. End of round 1. There's like a double turn happening. Throughout the course of this match, BH Ultra is slowly starting to side more and more with Ladybug than Ruby. What do I plan tomorrow? Oh yeah, multiverses. I was gonna say, why don't I just do Paper Mario Tuesday? We have tentative schedule. Well, no, the schedule is set in stone. Today we're doing this, I guess, which is now Miss Pac-Man Monday. It still works. And then tomorrow we're playing multiverses because that's the day it comes back. And then I wonder if anyone's gonna be back from the fucking convention then on Tuesday. I could have people on stream. It's what you like, Smash. Let's go, Ladybug. I've never seen a more intense game of Pac-Man. My thumbs like hurt after this. I went home and I waited for the end of this tournament. I had to pee as soon as the tournament started. You could see him fucking reacting back there, mugging the camera. What was I getting at? But yeah, I was sweating and I had to pee throughout the tournament, so as soon as it ended, I went back to the hotel to shower again. And also, I knew I had the dinner in a couple hours, and I wanted to look good. I wanted to show those people up. When does Momocon end, actually? I have a bunch of tabs open. Monday, May 20. Okay, so today. So I guess I'll ask everyone when they'll be back. Ladybug is now down to her final life. So sorry, let me wrap up this other shit I'm doing right now. Is it over? Oh no, they're moving on. I can't fucking spell. I'm trying to quickly do this. Okay, text them. Go to the thing Ranch sent me. Order your food. Place order. Place order. Food is on its way. Watching the end of the tournament. Get 1,000 Year Door shit in there. It's processing the order. Sorry. Sorry, you know what? I'm gonna pause this because I gotta deal with that shit real quick. Sorry. And I don't just want to steal stuff, you know. Let me hit up Dan, too. Hold on. Alright, anyway, sorry, I'm locking back in. Blah! I gotta clear my throat. Nikolai Ruby is... What the fuck, where are we at? Oh. I'm not saying that. I'll leave it on screen, but I'm not saying it. These are real people that exist, guys. Ruby's doing his... I mean, he's got the advantage here, right? He won the previous round. Ladybug down to her final life. But anything could happen over the next couple of minutes, alright? We get to round 3. People are still hitting me up. I forgot where I was. Is it? No? Okay. Move on to the next course. Not you are all poop as it disappear when I take off my med. I don't think I read any of that right. Sorry. Multiple DMs just came through while I was doing that. And then shooting Ladybug upwards. I was not paying attention, sorry. Why are we not making a poll? Because you could technically just go watch the video and see who wins. He's very locked in. Andrew is torn back there. And I know we're going off, like, honor system, right? I'm like, oh, nobody would do that. But I don't want to do, like... I don't want to do channel points on something that can be cheated, you know? Alright, stop with the Pac-Man music. We're done with that. I want to gamble, I want to gamble. We will gamble when I bring universe mode back. Whenever that is. No one here is not lazy enough to cheat. I just don't want to give the opportunity. Okay. Well, we have 30 minutes left in the stream. Paper Mario. I need to catch my breath a little bit. Also, like, there wasn't enough drink for me to fill the Garfield Club, so it's left... I can't fucking talk, dude. I'm losing it a little bit. I'm bouncing a bunch of plates right now. Too many. Watch the intro while I find Miss Pac-Man on the NES. $75. For reason on the Super Nintendo, it's a lot cheaper. I guess they mass-produced these Super Nintendo ones because these are easy to come by. Is the NES one rare? This will get you guys caught back up. I can't fucking talk. The only one I can find is like 50 or 75 bucks. Well, I know what the next donation thing is going to go towards. Miss Pac-Man infected your brain with her worms. How is there paper water? Already a 4 out of 10. Not gambling again. Alright, I'll play the video game. I've had these headphones up. I was going to say, like, oh, I've had these headphones up. Can I not play the... for too long, but I'm about to have them on for like... Oh, it does only have the partners you have so far. That's cool. So by this point, we have Goombella and Koops, I think. I'm going to use Koops immediately, by the way. Just like Cooper would have wanted. We don't have any of these 7 stars, by the way. I'm going to put my headphones like this, because I'm going to have them on for like... I think we need to fight the dragon. Because if I start at 4:30 and go to 12... Yeah, I'm going to have the headphones on for like 8 hours. Don is leaning on the soundboard, so if I'll be able to hear it through this, probably. But now I can read the Twitch chat on that, so I'll bring up the YouTube chat on this. Oh, man. Hookdale Castle. The stories were all true. This place is terrifying. But what's down here? Oh. See, this game is like, I don't know which I prefer. In the original Paper Mario, or I guess Paper Mario for the N64, if you just hit a wall, YouTube viewer because Twitch hates me today. Welcome, guys. So I couldn't read YouTube chat. Too much shit was going on. I'm gonna die here. Paper Mario, if you didn't make the jump. No, I guess you could still take damage in the jumps. It just wasn't water as often. God damn. All right. Walk like an inch forward and then do it. Would Mario survive the Titanic? Yeah, he would turn into a paper... Well, okay. Important question. Paper Mario or Mario? Just like Cooper. I'm equipping this badge immediately. Sorry. Because, like, they have the same voice, right? But, like, identity-wise, in spirit, they couldn't be more different. Interesting. Okay. Am I missing something here? It looks like there's something there. Do I need to color splash? Very important distinction. No. Well, Goombella's not gonna help. Unless you, like... It's been out for a while. Even so, this castle just seems so majestic, you know? It's so big and strange. Alright. Okay. I like this wheel. It's a lot faster. I learned from Switchy that apparently that wasn't in the original. Well. Oh. Fuck it. I got a lot of money. Oh, it heals your entire... Okay. That makes more... I don't know why I didn't think that would happen. And I don't have to worry about Star Meter because I don't even have anything right now. So I'm really just F... Oh, here we go. I'm gonna fuck this up. Okay. I was probably supposed to go up on the... I'm gonna try that again. Hello? Oh, I wanted to see dry bones. That's actually just a normal skeleton, I'll have you know. When are they gonna wake up? Holy shit, different battle theme. Alright, I gotta remember how the video game works. Yahoo the Super Mario. It depends on the Mario, does it not? Why did I do that? These ones I already know, so let's just fucking... Let's bounce on them. The one with the item. You with the item. I love this fucking remix. I looked away from the screen. Cardinals... Oh my god. Still waiting for Paper Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Well, before we do that, we need to get Paper Sonic. Once Paper... Listen, if you want to see Paper Mario characters and Sonic characters, then watch Super Mario Bros. Z. Maybe we should start watching that today. But we only have 30 minutes left in the stream anyways. I feel like we should dedicate some of it to Paper Mario. I would fill out my decks. Maybe I should lead with Goombella. I gotta remember to keep switching back to do that. Alright, now multi-bounce. So I'm not sure what the... Maybe the star meter isn't tied to unlockables and just, like, based on the audience. I wasn't actually paying attention. Mario has more viewers than I do right now. Okay. Well, now what? Just do normal hammer. Hit him with normal hammers. Okay. So the thing about after playing Paper Mario for 11 streams is getting back to, like, early level. It kind of happens with Pokemon, too. We have to get reused to, like, being weaker. And again, everyone's already going to be finished with this by the time I get to, like, episode 3. Have patience. Bear with me. I got to lock in on more games and just play them, like, 11 times in a row. But there's so much I want to do. Can't do multi-bounce anymore. Because of woke. But now they're all at 1 health. I don't remember what the star meter does. Okay. Kill this guy. Not with hammers, but with feet. Even worse. That'll be the next emo badge. Ew, stinky feet. Do I want the... I was gonna say, do I want the poison mushroom? I feel like I probably don't, right? Finally, we can die! Oh yeah, you're I could have hit it with a hammer. Hit it with a car. Your opponent, or sorry, I can't fucking talk. Your partner has health in this game. What time was? There we go. God damn. Yeah. Should I count it as a Miss Pac-Man stream? I mean, I technically counted... Did I count E3 as fucking Street Fighter streams? I guess I'll check. Paper Mario have paper bones. He doesn't have bones at all. Bones and all. Okay, now I don't need Goombella. Normal jump. It's just a normal jump. I'm not doing anything weird. If they don't get up, then let's see what Cooper can do. Cooper. Okay, that's a little harder to time. But I'm kind of a Mario RPG fiend right now. Oh, you're sitting on the mic wire, or not the mic wire, the headphone wire. Can I still hurt you like this? Yes. I mean, this is my third one, but I just played them in such close proximity. But in my defense, Nintendo made me do this. I'll just label this as Miss Pac-Man stream, only for like 20% of it is going to be Paper Mario. Yeah, but I still played Paper Mario. In a way. Badge? I have enough spaces to keep equipping a ton of badges. Yeah. Well, I'm running out, though. I wanted to jump on it. Jump on it. I'm very hungry. I'm hungry. Give me... I want a whole plate of peas. Thank you. Bro, what's the... I don't have any FP. What it is none of my business. I feel like we're going to need these, but fuck it, right? I don't want to take any more damage. I want to take any damage. I already took damage. I should have blocked that. I probably could have. He's fine. What? Help me. Have you guys seen those Cotton Eye Joe nuggets? They're all over my feet, and I don't know what they mean. Do you know what Ice King means? Get out of here. He's a fan. Oh. He's a fan of me? Oh, the first one doesn't do... Okay. I guess I should have learned what the star meter did before... Just before, in the previous stream. Oh, the item's healing him. Okay, well, let's hit you with a hammer. And then let's have you... Shut us. Didn't take that much damage, not too bad. Can I use items outside of battle? I feel like I convinced myself I couldn't in the last game, but that might not be true. No, you can. 2, 3... Okay, well, we don't have low enough health for it to warrant it. Hello? One of these is gonna wake up. Oh no! Oh, is his dad dead? These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father! Get over it, pussy. Oh, wait. What's this? My father's clutching some kind of letter. Or, this is linked to the past, is it not? So, what should I do? Should I read it? I feel like he's gonna call his son a pussy. No, don't read it. Oh, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't read someone else's letter, even your dad's. We better leave it. Can I read it? Don't read it. I want to see what else there is to do in this room. Yes, you can, and you could be in the last one, too. What am I talking about? Hello? Wait. Blarf, arf, arf, arf. You clearly don't value your lives much if you come to the castle to disturb us. You will go no further, and from this moment on, you'll be nothing but bones. Ouch, what are they doing? It's no use, they're all over me. Man, what should we do? We should have read that letter. Okay, well. Rip Coop's dad, he's dead now. He died the way he lived. Hating his son. Fine, we'll go up the stairs then. Hoo-wah! Coop-wah! So that's how I get back. But, I don't want to do that. Did I fuck myself permanently? By not... Did I soft lock by not reading the letter? Alright, I thought the game was giving us options, but I think the only way to go is to read the dead man's letter. Seems kind of illegal to me, but whatever. I was trying to have a little fun. Bring a little levity to this. Oh, I can do this. I'll read it. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I'm stuck and can go no further. So in this letter I shall note Hooktail's weakness for those who follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate croaking creatures that begin with F and end with Rog. I heard that something related to Hooktail's weakness is hidden somewhere in this castle. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find whatever that thing is. One last thing. If faced with ultimate doom, the fiend will surely use any trick to save herself. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already, mist veils my eyes. My last words go to my son, Colorado. I love you, and I'm proud of who you've become. My son Colorado, not Coops? Oops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after... Woman, so Colorado's dad's dead. It's kind of fucked up. But if this is... I hope we see Colorado. If this isn't my father, I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. I can't check any of the other ones. At least I don't think so. Switch the fucking... There you go. Just play the song. I guess that's a dungeon beyond its ick. There are bones scattered everywhere. More than dust. Great. You could totally choke on the stench of this place. She's always joking. She's got 3 retainers, a bunch of veneers, three sets of braces. Yeah, can we fight now? Do we fight? Or if I just keep holding right, does that do anything? I don't think so. Hey, Mario. Do you think that whatever's controlling this thing is lurking around here? No. Interesting. Interesting. Uh-huh, of course, interesting. Front-facing Paper Mario? That's fucked up. Okay. Tim's dry bones. I need some assistance. From my assistant. Can't you, I'm a fan of the bone pile decor. I don't really want to have my bones end up here, Mario. Do Goombas have bones? No, I want to talk about the bones. The skeleton. Okay. Fuck you. Let's take her to the next room. I feel like she might help. I feel like the Goomba, they realized that nobody really used the tidal ability, or at least I didn't in the first game, so they made it more useful. Proficient Paper Mario scares me. I guess I should. Oh, I already read this. Coop's dad? No, I don't think so. We could have saved us a lot of trouble if she was here. I don't know. Is one of these doors fake? Well, let's talk to the guy again and see if he says something differently. Because I feel like maybe if we just annoy him enough, he'll fight us. Fools, did you learn? Okay. He already said that. Okay. That's awesome. You. Now we fight. But first, no, we're gonna fight. Can't flee this fight. Didn't plan on it. What I do want to know, though, is what makes you tick, Mr. Red Bones. Nice. A little too red. That's Red Bones. A little too red, I think. No fashion sense, you know? What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Unlike your average dull bones, even if you pound it to 0 HP and it crumbles, it totally might revive, like a zombie. If I should get rid of all dull bones, no, I'm gonna attack Red Bones. They can create more, but I didn't tattle on the other ones. You know what? There's a bunch of them. Let's see. Oh, they just die in one hit. I should have multi-bounced that. But I don't want to kill them because I want to tattle on the other one. Oh, Red Bone. Daylight! I must don't feel right. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, da, da, da. Da, da, da. I should have read that. Bingo. Bingo! Tequila. Fuck. Okay, we gotta use the hammer. What the fuck's going on? It's making my capture freak out. He's building another man! Better, faster, stronger. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Mario's okay. It's not beeping. Now it's beeping. Need my big mouth. Let's save that. Let's get Koops back in here. Hammer won't do anything. No, sorry. Hammer does do something. Well, I can only hit the first one anyway. I gotta make my way over to Red Bones. Alright, Cooper, you take the brunt of the attacks. Good job. Sorry, I keep looking at you and thinking you're someone else. It's like sleeping with someone and saying, like, your old partner's name. Don't throw a bone at Mario. I'm thinking of Cooper. This is Koops. Real quick, Mario, use an item. But now Mario's in front. Can I still switch these? Whatever. Whatever. So that does work. I gotta get my FP back up at some point. He's fucking building another man. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Oh. He's okay. Start with you on the hammer. Because I think the shell move is going to be stronger than the hammer anyway. Did I fuck up the timing on that? Is he going to build another one? Surprisingly not. He's okay. I ducked anyway. Okay, well, let's see what the hammer does to him. And I clocked that hammer down. Red Bones needs to stop building men. It violates the Geneva Convention. I can't fucking speak today. Does it? Is there anything, like, expressly against building, like, homunculi? I haven't read it, but I'll take it. Do we have a badge equipped for this, or are we just actually getting lucky? Clock that hammer down. Shake that bottom down. Fuck! Shine's not star. Shine does not equal star. Even though shines are basically stars, you know? In 3 Mario games, basically. Mario's in a little bit of trouble, but these Koops just higher defense. We need to kill these guys before Red Bones wakes up. Daylight! I'm on dum it'll feel right. Alright, well, beat Redbone, ladies and gentlemen. We never have to hear it again. Mario's more of a bonfire man himself. Well, let us commence forth. Hold that. Okay. Mario and King Julian will be really good friends. Why do you think that? Do I have something that can fucking get my FP back? That'd be good to have. Because I feel like multi-jump would easily take all these guys out easily. And yet we're just not there yet. Do you think Mario is a tits or ass man? Why do you guys constantly ask? Why must we pit 2 bad bitches against each other? Can a person even not just like both? Must there be a preference? Can you guys not appreciate women like normal people? Tits, he already supplies the ass, I guess. Anyway, that guy's dead. Yep. Alright, fine. You wanna fight me? Let me get the first shot. Get in an early adopter. Yeah, now only just... Okay. Easier because they just do a hammer and then shell attack and then they die. I love how it's a spooky kind of remixed. Can't form senses. Okay, once I get that shine, I'm gonna go grab my food. Because I think I might actually... I'm feeling starvation in real time. Yeah! Okay. Anyone else here? I could see that shit up there. I gotta get up there. Anyone else alive and lying about it? Can I break these? No, but I can break this. Hold that thought. Before I do it, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna upgrade Koops. I feel that I'll probably be using Koops way more throughout this game than I will Goombella. That didn't do anything. Okay, I thought I would get the upgrade. I think I need to exchange them to upgrade. Let me clear this room and then I'll go grab my food. I know I just lied, but... Or, you know what? You know what? Does it go up? Oh, hold that thought. Bring that shit back down, please. Can I not, like, No. You stay there. Needs to be on the same level. So stay there, in the air. We learned this last... Don't hit him. We learned this last time. Good saber throw. Nice. Very deep cut reference. Oh, hello. Fuck! Put it all in saber throw, baby. I'm going all in. I gotta rewatch that, because somebody did talk to me at Momocon about the fucking Xbox video. I don't really rewatch them as much as you would think. I do rewatch the Smash one a lot. Love that video. Can I not just... There we go. That's where it is. Yeah, that's what I would have did. Okay, question. Can I just hit the button from here? I see. That does make things easier. Watch it last night, lol. Is that your favorite? The HD version? The Redux? Castle Key Red. My stomach is growling. Oh, I have to... Ooh, right. Right. Graduated, had an alcohol with my dad. Cool, dude. Went home and watched the vid. I watched the OG with the bitrate issue. That one sucks. Is that one still up? I guess it's unlisted. Why? You're purposefully watching a worse version. Okay, well, before I open this door, I'm gonna go grab munchies. They're waiting on my doorstep. Technology's... Okay, fine. If you want to sit on the headphones, then sit with the headphones. Give them cancer. I'm gonna do the Willy Wonka thing where I walk away, but I go... Okay. Now I grab the headphones. Where I go, I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'll learn the ropes. Oh, my Garfield cup. My crowning achievement. Bag seems deceptively small from what I remember ordering. Oh, there we go. Let's see, shall we? First on the docket, we have... What is this? Chicken strip wrapped in a fucking thing. God, I'm hungry. Should I confess that I've never seen one of your videos? Or just keep that a secret. You can keep that to yourself. I wouldn't recommend them. They're pretty bad. I thought it was a hair. It's one of those twist ties. You know, sometimes you eat food and they got twist ties in them. The economy is in shambles. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what's in this room. I'm gonna use the key on this room. I got more food than that, by the way. Andrew, do you get food stuck in your facial hair like an old man? Yes. If you ever see me eating, you'll not get this in me. You notice I'll do this. I get stuff kind of accumulates around the beard or mustache. Honestly, more often than not, I'll just use a napkin. But sometimes if I'm really fucking hungry and I don't want to waste any food, the shit that gets in here, I can't let it go to waste, you know? Anyway, fortuitous that this is here. Save the game. Because now we got like 4 minutes left in the stream. I know there wasn't a whole lot of Paper Mario. But I won't lie to you guys. I do lie often, but I'm not going to lie right now. I have had a long weekend, and I'm kind of very much tired. Okay, which of these tabs can I close that aren't important? I have to figure out what I was going to do with that. I'm juggling too many plates right now. Okay, now we definitely don't have enough time to fucking, to play more Paper Mario. Alright, well, listen. I don't know when we're coming back to this. Well, that was the final Paper Mario stream for at least until July is what I can say. We'll come back in July with a vengeance, but tomorrow is Multiverses. Wednesday is the final Wheel Wednesday of the spring, at the very least, before the hiatus. And then Thursday, May 30th, 31st, whatever Thursday is, it's going to be the official BH. Oh, I'm dying here. BH Ultra Cowboy stream. Anyone bummed out that the stream is now ending, you know how stream time is. For you guys, it was just a weekend. And for you guys, it's always just a weekend. But I had a long-ass weekend. I will be in the Discord server in 30 minutes to start watching Tiny Toons, I think. Well, I'll see some of you there on the other side, some of you not. Hey, if anyone is sitting on money right now and they feel the need, is like, hey, I got $15, burn a hole in my pocket. You got 30 minutes, or I guess you have all day. I'll be in the server all day is what I'm saying. Tits out cowboy. Not that, but, you know, it'll... Whether or not it's sexy is really not up to me. All right, I'll see you guys on tomorrow. With maybe more people, I don't know. Depends on who I hear back from.